Hey everybody, welcome to Frosty Faustings 2023 Vampire Savior. I'm Actionhank, joined with me by my cohort T3 TankTopTyphoon. How
Hello,
you doing,
everybody.
buddy?
Not too bad. How about yourself, man?
Oh, a classic answer. I'm cold, but I am hoping we get some warm-ups here with some fast and fiery Vampire Savior action.
Absolutely.
Get this room nice and sweaty with some sweaty Savior.
And of course, luckily,
So-
we're in the giant cab room, so we'll
Yeah,
be getting some of the heat
we're getting some of the radiation from the old CRTs, you know.
and all the old sweat
Healthy.
going around.
Yeah.
But
So, yeah.
We're starting pool one. We got, for pool one, who do we got? We have Mighty Mar.
Mighty Mar, Servo,
Servo.
Golden Mop, who's been doing well in the community nights. Actually beat Ethan Minimaw for the win not too long ago in
Really?
grand finals. Like made a comeback too. So, big, like pretty big accomplishment. Like I would say, beat somebody that's been playing that long.
Yeah,
So,
that's huge.
we got
we got-
Worm Dog, QB player. Trying to think there. Miller 2B.
Yep.
Play, part of the fish aquarium that always shows up to these Chicago tournaments. I've seen, we've had like at least 4, counting myself swimming around here. So
Yeah, I've already run into Monty, of course. And
Yeah.
And, or during the Wolf Pack, if it feels like it, depending on.
I feel like the Wolfpack's kind of light this year, for a normal VSAV tournament. Didn't seem like as many. Although I did see Terry, so there's like 3 of you
Yeah.
here. So yeah,
We're missing our boy Ellie.
that's right. Yeah. Yeah, shout-outs to Ellie. Shout-outs to all the VSAV community that couldn't make it here. We miss you, and we hope you're alive and well and
Not freezing.
not freezing like we are. Yeah.
The tank top, it was about to not be the triple T this weekend.
You're insane.
It -3 out. I'm good, but I believe we're starting with just. Are we going into it?
We're going into it, I believe. So this is going to be Worm Dog. I did not see their opponent, but we got Worm Dog QB. Is this Sugar Bear?
Max out.
Okay. That's right. Sugar Bear's in this pool too. That's a Dimitri to look for. But
Yeah.
All right, QB Dimitri. Let's get it.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Start off light.
Start. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Smart that to do the pursuit there. Take the damage when you need it. Worm Dog's just going to be looking to crank that offense right away.
Yep. Just one poke into as much rush down as possible.
Dimitri can be kind of annoying to be here with the random DP every now and again, but really has to watch it because she can retaliate with a CR or an ESCR, basically her command grab. Oh, nice demon
nice
setup. Doesn't get the tech hit there. Could have tech hit and punished that. He'd say fireball to the face for the first bat.
Now Max out, just kind of staying back, letting Worm Dog sit in the corner. Oh,
Yeah,
going back in.
Big time Dimitri's game plan is to get a life lead and make you come to him. It's because if he has to come to you, it's a lot harder for him.
Yeah, and you're more susceptible to the demons whenever he gets to be
Yeah.
playing around you, essentially. Yeah.
A lot of characters kind of do Dimitri's own game plan back to him if they get the life lead, which is just kind of turtle and hold space.
Yep.
But yeah, Worm Dog going in there with these roundhouses, gets another overhead.
Misses sweep at the end, but nice.
We got White Life was cranked here. That's what QB does. Yeah, I needed to get like a straight tech hit in there somewhere to, get some spacing.
Yeah, get a tech hit and maybe throw out a fireball after the cancel.
Yeah, you got to be really paranoid about that White Life and find some way to get your opponent off of you.
Yeah, or just use with Dimitri, just try to get a good GC out there.
Yeah. Yeah, easier said than done on a B that's assaulting you with high-low like that.
Exactly. You do have to block at least once, sadly. And it's real hard.
Yeah, some more overheads here. Overhead
Yeah.
jabs, opening up. And yeah, with a lot of the anime games and games you'll see here at Frosty Faustings this weekend, they run a lot of 3 out of 5s, but not VSAV. We are 2 out of 3.
If we can have it our way, be best of 1.
Yep. We don't care. We like it fast, all right?
We all want to go home.
Yeah. We just want to play casuals for the next 12 hours,
You're right.
All right, gets an ESCR. This gets the party started. No meter to follow up with it, though. Dimitri on 3 bars could get a demon here to kind of even this life lead out a little bit.
Worm Dog, he know the pressure. Oh, nice bliss.
Midnight Bliss. That's a pretty rare animation, so enjoy, folks.
Yeah, still gets to keep the 2 bars for another demon. So.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good choice there.
They just got to get rid of this bat, though, to really get it.
So hard. Your reactions and, yeah. Worm Dog takes it.
That was a hard situation.
QB's rough. You gotta be really on point on defense. All the top 3 characters, you have to stop them before they get started. You have to swat them out of the air and be really on top of your normals and your pokes.
Yep.
That's really the only way to fight Zabel and QB and Sasquatch to an extent. Like,
yeah, and even like with Wolf, sometimes it's like you gotta be really good at just making sure you get those anti-airs on him to make sure he can't get his thing started.
Yep.
And QB just rushes down. She's got everything.
I wonder how much of this pool we'll probably be able to see a good chunk of winners here today. So, we got some big names in the winners side. Like, we're gonna see Mighty Mar later. There's a lot of people here that like any one of these names could be in top 8, like easy.
Absolutely, yeah. And we have, let's see, and I think we have 4 total pools going through today. So it's like it is going to be. It's going to be hard to pick 2 out of this.
We're concluding the night with top 8, so we're going all the way through today. It's a Vampire Friday for sure.
Oh yeah, it's Friday.
Yeah, it ain't even a Vampire weekend yet.
Dang, so and like you said, with the casuals and everything, if you guys weren't here last night, we were actually running casuals pretty late, or you guys were.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, until about 1 a.m. We got the bubble guard cancel glitch to happen, which if you haven't seen it before,
no.
Oh wow, yeah. So I haven't, in 15 years of playing, I've never had it happen before. But Felicia or Bishamon, I think, if they guard cancel Fish like while he approaches while bubble's out, they won't get eaten up by the like take the normal bubble animation, but it will still envelop them, and it forms like a bubble shield. And now they can act with the bubble, or like Zach was moving around as Felicia with the bubble on him.
Stuck on him?
Yeah. until I hit him, then it popped.
Yeah.
But if I hadn't hit him, it was just literally on his character. So he had like a good 5 seconds of just bubble shield, basically.
That's awesome.
Very
I've
rare
never seen that.
Yeah, like this game has so many nuances and little subtle glitches in it. Like I'm telling you, as a player that's played it for like probably 15 years now, there's still something new that I get to see in this game, and that's always really exciting.
Just as small as like how many times you see the whiff cancel is so rare on like certain command grabs.
Yeah,
and
whiff
things,
command grab animations. Yeah, I know people that when like they see me whiff command grab as Fish, and they're like, "What was that?" Like it's whiff command grab. It's a thing.
Just has to be on that one frame.
Yeah.
With Wolf, I feel like I get it more times than not half the time now, and I'm just like, "Oh, what is happening? Am I doing this too bad or too perfect?" But same with like Sasquatches, like whenever he whiffs, or not Sasquatches, Felicia's, it always throws me off. I'm not ready to punish it whatsoever.
Yeah. If you play a lot of Zabel, you'll get it because they're like down backing, and then that automatically scoots them. He has that backwalk animation, so it scoots him away automatically.
That actually explains a lot. That's what I think the person I get it against the most is Servo.
Yeah.
Because it's just like the hold down back will just make it push right out. Makes sense.
Yeah.
That I mean, like I said, seeing something new in 15 years on a 2 a.m. stream.
Yeah, on a 2 a.m. stream for a game that was made in 1997, But
so, if y'all are here tonight, we will probably be on here later tonight. I'm assuming probably running casual. So make sure that if you guys want to check some of that out tonight, we will still be on. We're pretty much going all day, I believe. So we'll be here.
Yep, we will be. I mean, we'll be here for these first 2 pools, and then we got to play our own pools for this game, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. My chat's not loading. Sorry, I can't see the chat, folks. But
I got you.
Oh, thank you. What's up, WaveEMR? What's up, Yeti? Thank you for joining us, as always.
What is up, everybody? Live in Chicago, the coldest Chicago time ever.
I came from Phoenix, Arizona to this, and I am just so cold.
You're the only one still wearing the sweatshirt inside the building.
Yep.
As I look at 5 sweatshirts on the camera.
I mean, I was going to say, you're the only one.
I'm the only one wearing the tank top.
Phoenix, Ohio. Yeah, that's shout-outs to, what was that, Power Up 2012, where the welcome to Phoenix, Ohio.
Phoenix, Ohio? Is it Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Is that why? Or was
yeah,
it
was because there was a lot of Phoenix getting played at like that particular tournament.
Somebody
yelled out,
Phoenix.
"Yeah, welcome to Phoenix, Ohio." Yep. All right, well, we're figuring out controls here. Sometimes some sticks don't like to cooperate.
And this setup is really interesting. I didn't know that we could plug in our own while also being on the cab now.
Yeah.
That's
Mr. Cade, yeah. So yeah, everybody at home, we're playing this on Mr. Cade. We've got 2 Blast City cabinets set up head-to-head, and you can use those if you would like, but the actual like board hardware that we're playing on is a Mister for these cabinets. So
gotcha. That's awesome. I love this setup.
Yeah, Mr. K, I mean, Mr. for this game is just, it is a savior. I mean, it really is, like, you know, has helped the scene tremendously, and just not having to lug, you know, so much equipment out to tournaments.
You're telling me.
Yeah, and, you know, get one soon, because if those CPS3 cores ever come out with the price of Third Strike boards costing as much as a mortgage now, you might be seeing some misters going up in price too. So if you've got the spare, they're already kind of pricey, but I recommend getting one as soon as you can.
Absolutely. Every time I've played on one, it's been so good. It's like, especially for the CPS2 stuff, but once that CPS3 stuff's on there, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
But it has been the vampire survivor.
Survivor. Hey, we're just talking about that game too.
But plus, like, things like we can add the mods to this, which is awesome, like Kyle's mod,
right,
get
we
the
can have
colors.
Arcade edition, yeah.
That's so good. Now it looks like we got,
I believe this is Americame, right?
yeah, playing Victor and Chunk Brickson playing Sasquatch.
Brickson, yeah. All right, yeah, Americame, Chicago, you know, more or less Chicago native, and long-time Victor sufferer player, you know. But let's, you know, this is going to be one of the few Victors we're going to encounter in bracket that can actually beat you with a character, so.
Yeah, I think.
Can't underestimate him.
This is one of the only Victor players I think I've seen in the brackets, or for the first pool anyway.
Yeah. Yep, gets a nice knockdown, takes the first bat. Good pursuit. Jumping in with that fierce for that frame advantage.
Yep, just keeping the pressure. Keep a Chunk stuck in the corner right now.
Yep, knockdown from that fierce in the air.
Ooh, yep, command grab.
Yeah, yep, ES knee cannon into command grab. Went for another one there, but Sasquatch regular threw out. Out of the corner.
He's backing up, yep, building some of that white life back.
It needs to find an answer for these jump-ins or some way of retaliating.
Yeah, definitely. Some tech hits would definitely help in the corner against that.
Yeah, can't let Victor just jump on you for free with those fierce punches. He gets a lot of advantage on it. We got Trax showing off the Marvel midden of sorts. The tech hit midden. That's the tech hit tech.
I've seen Mini Maw and Keith both pick that up now again.
A lot of people have been using the midden now, you know. They're smidden with the midden, for sure.
But Americame pushing Chunk into the corner right now. He's got him kind of trapped.
Yeah, kind of a replay of last game here. Went for an empty possible command grab set. There we go. There's a little dunk. You can tell. Oh, okay. That was a regular throw then.
Yeah, I think that's his
like forward
kick throw.
Oh, okay.
All nice lariat.
Yeah, that is a really good anti-air. Gets table flip though. Party starter. Can get a knockdown. Yeah,
nice.
Another party starter. Doesn't go in on it.
Americame activated Dark Force, but looked like accident, immediately deactivated.
Yeah, usually that's a tech hit gone wrong. It happens.
Yep.
Yeah, for those of you unfamiliar with Victor, if he holds his buttons down, he charges his normals up on any of his mediums and heavies, and those cause chip damage and have some, as you can see, some extended hit stun to them, where he gets some setups off of them, basically, that he wouldn't otherwise get.
Oh, accident. That was probably an accident as well.
Yeah.
But
Dr. Hoboken.
One of Victor's good upsides, you know, the button hold at least, there's that.
Yeah, he does. That's like the one interesting thing about his character that, you know, that nobody else has, is he can chip you with normals.
Sadly, the best grappler in the game is Sasquatch, but Americame doing a great job at just essentially just keeping the pressure and then backing up and making sure no
keeping the life lead. Victor does have, you know, pretty tanky, highest health in the game. That's another thing going for him.
Yep.
Americame takes that.
2-0. Just using the lariat essentially to stop Sasquatch from doing any pressure whatsoever. Like, if you want to dash from that far away, you're going to run right into the lariat.
Yeah, Everlasting Story. This tournament is very stacked. It's about like 80 entrants, I think, Ailerus was saying. And this is, I mean, a lot of the people you'll see at majors for VSAV, you're seeing here again. You know, it's become kind of a little bit of a traveling circus of all of us showing up.
We've got
which is great.
Callie out here with Hagare coming all the way out here.
Coming out here from NorCal.
It's going to be a sick tournament. Chicago's always been the best, especially with, like, just, you know, coming to Combo Breaker or Frosty every year for VSAV.
I usually came to Chicago once a year anyway, just for food alone. And so now that I've got, you know, a couple video game tournaments that I can squeeze in there as well, it's a good time.
I could have a cake shake with your third strike.
Yep. Yeah, but we do actually, right now where I'm at in Phoenix, there is a Portillo's because there's so many Chicago, like, native snowbirds that come out. They were like, I gotta have my Portillo's there.
Of course, that makes sense.
Oh, I gotta watch the Bears game while I eat my big Italian beef sandwich there, Bob. We're in Chicago.
Ooh. Yeah. You got the Harry Carey room right across, too. We're Chicago can be. We got, talking about Chicago, we got Mar in this bracket, of course.
Yeah, we got Mar, Typhus, Chicago representing, of course. Representing in all the games here, I know, this is one of the premier Guilty Gear tournaments, and that's who you expect to see here. And no short of, hundreds of players for, all of the Guilty Gear games. So I haven't even walked, a step near those ballrooms because I know they're going to be busy. But shout out, to, this tournament, being founded on the back of Guilty Gear, but as it's grown, it's made space for games like Vampire Savior, which is, in a way, kind of the predecessor to Guilty Gear in anime games in some ways. So
exactly, and even with how much this has gone up and how many people we've gotten since the first Frosty, where it was we were kind of in the hallway of that two-story one.
You get put in the bathroom area. Thankfully, we've never been in the bathrooms in any tournament, but
no. And Elvin and Mike, of course, hooking us up with
they wouldn't do us like that here.
Oh no. But it's been great to see how much Frosty has expanded itself, where it was, half tournaments were running that hallway essentially back there, and now it's we have 4 ballrooms.
Yeah.
Harry Carey himself does commentary. It's crazy.
If QB was an actual bee, would you eat her? I know I would.
Holy cow.
What?
Harry Carey.
Oh, okay.
No Bishamon players here.
Don't ask me to break out my Boo Boo Bear impression. I can't do it. I was possessed by the spirit of Boo Boo for 3 seconds to do a great impression, and I've never been able to do it since.
You nailed it. Chicago's proud of you.
The Chicago accent, yeah. I've had about a baker's dozen heart attacks, dear Bob. It's all that Polish sausage. Large. That's the SNL.
Yeah, go.
The classic super fans. Actually, my alma mater, where I graduated from, we had a lot of people from the upper Illinois, Chicago, and Michigan area, and they all had that upper Midwestern, where they add a Y to words like dad, my dad. There's no Y there, but all right.
Or was that in the middle and not the end? Dad.
Shout outs to Sarvettes in the chat.
What do you?
If Mr. sprayed mist in your face, would you drink it? I know I would. Would you?
Oh, man. Well, it looks like, actually right now we're just waiting pretty much, chilling, getting everybody set up, so.
The
sounds
FF
like Sugar Bear's
logo looks
getting
like,
thrown on.
it does. It kind of, you put your arm right there. It looks like you got new ink again.
You know what's so funny? I looked and saw that for a minute and thought I did too. I thought it was this tattoo, and I was all thrown off when I was looking at it.
I'm going to get a full Ganadian combo tattooed as a sleeve.
Oh, my.
Yun all the way up and down the arm.
Have it going around this way, then going back down and around this way.
Up, yeah. It's a big sleeve.
The biggest rap you've ever seen. What character is it for?
Yun from Third Strike.
No, what character are you going to do it against?
It would just be him. It wouldn't be, it would just be all of his motions through a single player almost.
I see, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were, doing it against Urian or something, whatever
no.
Get Edge and combo you're picking.
I would get a Urian tattoo before I'd get a Yun tattoo, but. What's up, Apollo in chat?
What's up, y'all?
I think we have the Esteban up,
I think this is Sugar Bear. Or no, actually, yeah, it is Esteban versus, I actually don't know. Was
there a DQ on one of these sides, maybe?
Yeah, Esteban actually starting one round up, got a bye, so.
Oh, okay.
We'll see who he's playing here in a sec. But, we're just getting everything situated pretty much.
Yeah, all of you guys joining us at work this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Have a fun day at work.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's not a Harry Carey impression. It's Will Ferrell doing Harry Carey, but it is. So this is Mop versus Esteban. So Felicia versus Wolf, classic cat dog matchup. Like I said, Mop recently taken a grand final set off of Mini-Maw during our community nights, so definitely no stranger to this matchup at this point.
And Esteban, huge veteran of the scene in general.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I remember like a UFGT maybe, or Midwest Championships, I think, seeing his name in there, so it's been a long time.
Yeah, the last one I can remember was like Combo Breaker back at the resort.
Yeah. But Mappa gets the tech hit on that Beast Cannon there. That's what you want to do versus those to survive the onslaught. Wall Cling. Yeah, this is going to be a very like kind of poke-heavy, scrambly match where they just kind of take their damage where they can. But Felicia does have the God button in that Jump Fierce.
Yes.
Because it option selects the air throw like you just saw there. Like, Wolf's got to find a way to overcome that. Can with a Beast Cannon here.
Just need one ES Beast Cannon. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, but nice.
Ties it right up.
Back.
Yep. Pretty much, I think the philosophy of every player is when they go down a bat, it's like go in as hard as you can to just get that bat evened out because you don't want to give them any, like, what, like even Justin Wong observing this game was like, oh, it's free. Like, you're getting free damage by not giving up a bat. Like, essentially, yeah. So
yeah, you definitely, like, you're right. Everybody immediately goes in to get that
all
last
go
bat.
in,
Yeah.
Like, literally everyone flips that switch on to just be like, I have to take this bat as soon as possible.
I lost my bat first time to play the most aggressive I've ever played, but
yeah,
right now just about even, just kind of, like you said, poking each other down right now. Not hitting anything too big, but
yeah, Mop is a very patient and defensive player too, so definitely is one of those like try to make you Hangman Page yourself against him. So
and
good standing jab there, by the way.
It's definitely good against Wolf to just let him do that, especially since she has the best anti-airs against him most of the time.
Yep.
Oh, but that
5 cannon, 5-piece McNugget. Nope, not quite.
Very close. Wall cling.
There,
crouch, walk up into the crouch.
Close, yeah. It was looking like time was on Esteban's side there for a sec. Yeah, rest in peace, One-Eyed Willie. Shout outs to Pheasant Run.
Shout outs to the Scooby-Doo mask that's still sitting there.
Oh, sure a couple loogies are still sitting on the pond too.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure Willie's probably still in the pond. He's probably the only one alive, though.
Yep. He's the King Zora.
But nice start from Mop. About evening out right now.
Okay. All right, let's...
Nice push to the corner.
Yeah, Esteban again. This one looking way more in command.
Yeah.
Mop couldn't get the tech hit there. He was trying to just to get a little breathing room to gain some white life, but yeah, these medium kick conversions from Esteban so far have been working out. Again, like I just said, though, as we see Mop going right in, trying to get this bat, like, nope.
Don't want any of that free damage.
Gotta take away your credit rating a little bit here. Sorry.
Especially before he gets one more ES Beast Cannon off, you know.
Yep.
But nice. Actually, even out pretty quickly there. Ooh, nice blocks.
No tech hits, but blocks him. Yeah, that's all, at least if you can block, that's something. Like, he's gonna land next to you and maybe get a mix-up, but you didn't take the damage, so.
Yeah, and actually the last hit whiffed there, so if Mop had thrown out a button, might have barely clipped, but it's kind of hard to tell when it's ever gonna do that, you know.
Yeah, this is so close. Esteban on the cusp, but what I'm waiting for is maybe a stray Dark Force activate. There it is.
Oh, yep.
Just like clockwork. Not the player.
Oh
no.
Oh, in the OS?
This is okay. Yeah, Esteban even knows it could have been. It could have been bad. Everybody knows when you spaghetti in this game. Oh,
that might be your whole bat.
Yep.
Especially with these two characters. Felicia activates one Dark Force in that corner. You're gone.
Yep. Yeah, if you're sleepy, this will hopefully wake you up with some tense action here.
Yeah, it's a very close match. Ooh, nice from Esteban.
Yeah.
Oh, went over the OS. Oh no.
Yeah. Esteban just playing, pretty fundamental Wolf here, and it's working out. That's the thing, though. If you don't get kind of a good read on the person, like in this game, there's so many variations to how people can play.
Absolutely.
And because the damage is the way it is, it can just sneak up on you fast.
Yeah. If you're trying to pick out any pattern, you take slightly too long.
Yeah.
It's like, well, now I'm down a bat.
Mop ties it up with that jumping fierce, though, at least. Gets the option
select. Oh, misses that second one, though.
Is just cranking
Evening out.
these short hop fierces. Really going in. Oh, my God.
Good stuff from Mop.
Yeah, that's this game is one little series of offense that goes your way. If you get the right pokes, right resets, and reads, you can just completely control somebody's life bar. Like,
the momentum can switch so fast in this game, and just having, like, with Esteban having that strong start, and then immediately Mop just running it all back just with one series.
Yeah, the approach to this game is all about momentum. It's not about like you're never out and you're never completely out of it until it's over, but you got to know that the pressure can build fast.
Yep.
So you want to be the one on the front foot.
Yeah.
Whenever you can. So you just play with that mentality of trying to take over, you know, the pace and the rhythm of the match.
Exactly. And like with new people, that is something that runs into a lot, is just like, you know, you're not used to the fact that you could still die if they have 1 health. Nothing's ever confirmed your win, you know?
Yeah, like even like we were saying with Esteban, he knew that could have gone real sour that second round.
Sally, third round, it happened.
Yeah.
Couple of OSs hit right, and
it's
it's
you
like,
just imagine like Japanese play ones of this game, so how stressful.
Oh my God.
All right, enjoy some ads, folks.
Since 2008, Gaming Gen has been providing staffing, consoles, monitors, and every other essential for amazing events. Rushdown Revolt, a fast-paced fighting game that brings anime fighter mechanics to the platform fighter genre. Battle to the beat in this intense rhythm fighting game hybrid. Featuring a unique cast of characters and electrifying gameplay, God of Rock is like nothing you've witnessed before. DNF Duel, coming to the Nintendo Switch April 20th. Now you can hit the lab on the go. Guilty Gear Strive Season 2, with 4 new characters including Bridget, Sin, and 2 more characters to be announced for release later this year. Them's Fightin' Herds Season Pass 1 available now, including Texas the Bull and 3 more upcoming characters along with new stages. Celebrating over 10 years of Skullgirls and 5 years of Skullgirls Mobile. With 4 brand new DLC characters, grab the Season Pass on Steam and you'll unlock access to Black Dahlia's Alpha now. MSI Cyborg 15. For only $9.99, you can grab a monster rig pumping out 1080p at 144 Hz via a 4050 GPU. Junk food. Proven quality, added compatibility, and ultimate portability. Featuring support for PS5 and Xbox Series, you can also pick up the brand new Micro Lite, available now.
Joining us with Pool 1 action here. We just had a really good comeback set by Mop against Esteban there, and I think we're calibrating some things on the cab real quick.
Yep.
I don't know if it's maybe stick issue or what. Yeah, hey. Old man games, they have some hardware things.
Oh yeah.
Some curves to them a little bit here.
And of course we got the big setup now, so it's like we do gotta look for what the issue is out of a lot of things. But
yeah, as you can see, this is the retro room we're playing in. We got, you know, it's a little cozy, but it ain't too bad as far as size goes, and everybody's here has been having a great time. Open 24 hours, so
yes,
you can stumble in here at 6 o'clock in the morning and full of malort and dreams and play some CVS2 till the sun comes up.
Make some glitches happen you've never seen before.
Yep.
Speaking of which, if you all are here tonight, or if any of you are here in Frosty watching, we will be here probably all night going, just playing like casuals after, you know, so if anybody shows up late at night and looking for somewhere to play.
Yeah, real vampire hours. Come join us if you can. They're always a lot of fun. It's one and dones, and
yep, you get a lot of matches in real quick.
You really do get a lot of matches in, yeah. And, you know, somebody inevitably gets a streak. There will be a lot of fish probably, so hope you're a pescatarian. You're going to eat a lot of fish at this turn. At basically any Chicago tournament, expect there to be no less than 4, probably way more, honestly. I think there's 5 of us, yeah, at least so far that I've counted.
There is quite a few, yeah. Chicago has become fish in like the last 5 years.
It's the Great Lakes.
You're right.
We're all. I'm a saltwater fish myself, but it's a lot of freshwater fish out here. But I'm too salty. My pH balance is, and alkaline balances, yeah.
You got to tussle with One Eye Willie if you want to be in the freshwater. So.
Yeah. So
there.
I think we're getting ready here for our next match, which is going to be Golbat versus Asiago.
Gotcha. And we are. Yep. It looks like we are getting set up. So we'll be going right into that, but. Yeah, like you said, just there are so many fishes up here in Chicago, and then everybody's been picking up the zoo, of course.
Midwest area, yeah. Like we say, anybody's just tuning into this game, it's your first time seeing Savior, and you're like, who should I pick? What should I play? Our advice to you always is pick an animal.
Yep.
Anything that has fur or scales, pick that.
Never pick a vampire. Just pick a.
Yeah. and I guess when I say animal, I don't mean a human.
Yes.
Anything that's like covered in hair or scales or whatever a bee's covered in, I guess hair.
Yeah. Stingers, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, we're going right. Oh, actually, it's Mighty Mar versus Golbat. It looks like we already played that first one. So.
Okay, Asiago must have happened. Maybe that happened off stream.
And of course, we got the Innocuous of the United States here.
Yeah, this is, King of Chicago, Pharaoh of Chicago, Mighty Mar. No stranger to top 8 appearances. Playing the worst character in the game, but making him look so fresh and so clean.
It's so frustrating. Like, even when he just starts jumping in and getting all those mix-ups, just those pyramid dives on you over and over again.
He's always playing to your level, but in a good way, if that makes sense. Like, if he has to galaxy brain you, he will. But if he has to just keep it simple, he will. Like,
yeah.
He is the master of, like, really reading your game plan and just dealing with it.
Absolutely. And like, as we all know, of course, he watches, like, when he watches the matches back, he watches them super fast just to pick out your patterns.
Yeah,
and
can play himself on this game with 2 controllers in hand. I've seen it in person. It's wild.
Ooh, actually got the gas.
Yeah. So, yeah, Fish here really, has to abuse, like, a lot of standing light punches to keep him locked on the ground. There aren't, I think, like, perfect infinites against him on the ground, but pretty close. Uh-oh, this is going to hurt.
Yeah, this is going to
So let's see if he resets into the hands. No, he didn't. Went for kind of the little tricky instant air, like low, but didn't get it.
Slightly too off and ended up hitting behind. Nice keeping the pressure back up after the air reset.
Yeah. Thing you got to really account for is Fish too is since Anakris can't push block him, you really have to use that to your advantage here. Like a lot of Fish players are very trained at looking for a push block and like going in at the right times after those because they're just accustomed to that situation. But Anakris can't push block, doesn't have the option to. So you gotta take that into account.
Yeah, and it's like really important for like just his matchup. It's like the only one that you're ever going to be doing that type deal. So it will definitely throw you off for the first time.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Anakris, he can soften tech the throw, but he cannot throw himself. So you never have to worry about that mix-up quite as much. He does have the command grab of sorts, but it's not great.
No.
Nothing Anakris has is great.
It's all,
it's all smoke and mirrors. It really is. But it works. If you know how to use it well, it works.
This takes a lot of practice.
Gets the bubble. Oh, doesn't. Yeah, kind of accounted for a back roll there, so he went with the jump in. It's okay though. Like keeping it pretty even right now.
And just slowing it down. Of course, Mars matches do run the longest because of Anakris just having that slow play in general.
Yeah. Fairly turtley. He's looking for a lot of chicken block opportunities, and Anakris gets like a total of three jump actions in the air. So you want to look for those, count them out in your head, and see where he's at and what his height is on the screen. Like right there, 2 jump actions, but he lands. So
yeah, it's real hard because like all you can really hope for is
the Cobra Bryant. Another one.
Trade.
Mar takes it.
2-0, good stuff to Mar. Of course.
With the coin catcher for the win. Yeah, Anakris is also a character, unless you're playing against Mar, you're really not going to get too much experience. There's only a few players that are going to give you that experience, Slamtown Alpha, Green Tea might give you that experience. It's like maybe like 5 players in all the United States that really play a knack.
Yeah,
and can play a knack, so.
Yeah, can like really use everything that he has almost. I do think Green Tea with the hands. I love that he prefers that a little bit more than Mar, and it seems to work out sometimes.
Yeah, sets it up a lot, like more often than you would expect, but.
Yep, and you still have the thing with Anakris of if you ever try to do a pursuit and they were thinking about it for 2 seconds, he has an anti-pursuit, one of the only characters that has that.
Yeah.
And it can just.
It's
a little annoying, but sometimes you'll totally forget about it. Like there was I think it was a match last year with Abby. Abby had, our Servo had no life left on Mar and went to pursuit, and Mar just used that, and it actually made him come back. Yeah, Mar was able to just come back that whole bat.
Yeah, like you've got these weird mechanics that nobody else has to just keep in the back of your head when you fight a knack, and the thing is though. With that anti-pursuit, if you bait it, it's really horrible for him. So
yeah, you have to use it very sparingly.
Yeah, it's one of those guess things.
And the worst is if it's like if they mess up a pursuit, you're just kind of sitting there now. But
okay, yep. Button check here between Servo and Wormdog. We had on Mini-Moz stream not too long ago, we had a 1st to 10 of Servo versus Mobius, and so we got to see the QB versus Zabel matchup a little bit more in depth. It doesn't look fun for either player, honestly. This honestly, I would say, for either side, is maybe one of the more annoying matchups.
Yeah, absolutely. They both just put out so much damage.
They put out a lot of damage, and they kind of avoid each other's mix-ups a lot of the time, just with their escape tools.
Yeah, with B being so small to the ground, you can't really get her as easily if she's crouching.
You got to be specific on your unblockable setups versus her. And yeah, it's not just kind of go in free. But there's one.
Nice.
Stabbity squeeze. Gonna take some damage.
Try to go for the next one.
Yeah, we tried for another one. Wormdog up back into the corner. Oh, gets hit by down ribs.
Down ribs so good for catching these wide characters too.
Yeah, and after the drill by Zabel there too, Zabel can get a reset into another unblockable. So. It's all about the layers with Zabel. You gotta look for the first hit that's gonna give him the unblockable advantage and not get hit by that.
Some people can really just always keep it going too, and it's really
blocking Zabel is a 12-step program that you have to enact in 3 seconds. So
nice. Gets the mid screen back.
Chainsaw Charlie
Oh,
deactivates. I don't think she wanted that.
Oh, no, yeah.
Pretty sure those are tech hits usually.
Yeah, with a lot of these characters with the Dark Forces, it's like, they definitely meant to just do a tech hit. Nice.
All right, yeah, Worm Dog.
Taking that bat back.
Evening it up a little bit here. Honey Boo Boo Bubble doesn't get the follow-up to it.
Yeah.
Oh, ESCR trades. That could have been actually really bad if Servo got hit by that.
Yeah,
gets the down ribs. Yeah, eventually you do have to stand up versus Zabel. It's just hard.
Especially once Zabel gets that life lead, like we've been saying with Dimitri, like Zabel can just kind of like keep moving back and forth on you.
Zabel can absolutely. He is a runaway nightmare of a character.
Still got a few of those Dhalsim limbs that like work out really well for him.
And there's a few Zabel players out there that really play into that strategy. Like they will just hit you and run away all day, and more power to them. Like that's the way to do it.
No, like waits for that one unblockable, and it's like your whole life bar's gone.
Yep, and that exactly. Like they can play so passive until that was almost a stabbity squeeze right there.
Yeah.
Every time you see Zabel leading him with those light kicks, the potential for damage is very high.
Of course, from a light kick, sadly.
Yeah, from a light kick.
Nice. Servo switching sides, trying to keep Worm Dog pressured. Switching sides again. Oh, misses the stab. Was crouching there. Oh, nice chicken block.
Gets the down medium punch. Teleports.
Teleport.
All right, hey.
It was hot. Something weird was happening.
Yeah, Worm Dog kind of swinging a little bit with these ESCRs, trying to catch Zabel with, something. Like we said earlier, like the bat difference here is big. Almost landed into the dunk. Didn't really get. Oh. These standing resets into more overheads, just so vicious.
So good. And what we were saying about the momentum earlier is so true. It's hard to get it back sometimes in this game,
Yeah, QB especially. She's really got to she's got to do her thing on offense, and there it is. Yeah, Worm Dog finally gets an opening here, but again, really far behind. Here's one, a CR setup.
Not a bad way to start. Like we said with the momentum going good for Worm Dog.
And both of these characters tend to up back when they wake up. So both players probably aware of that and trying to account for it. Oh, a cross up. This is looking like a potential
pretty
comeback.
close.
Yeah, this is big. Oh, misses the ESDP. Uh-oh, the drill. Oh, there it is. Like I said with the layer against Zabel, the big layer to look for is that drill, and if it hits you in any capacity, he's probably going to get a free hit afterwards. So
yeah, it's
just don't be there.
It's a lot of the time I'm praying that my wolf hitbox just helps me out a little bit.
Just don't be standing there.
But perfect. That was exactly what Raptor wants to do. Just get every unblockable, do the super. At the end there, mostly just pokes. Using that forward medium punch a lot, of course. Yep. Amazing button from Zabel, just throw out there and kind of control the mid-range, especially when QB is trying to dash in as much as possible. Good stuff from Worm Dog and Servo there. I believe. Let's see here. What do we got going on next?
Yeah, I think so. We're in, looks like winners round 2, probably. Maybe, actually, that might have been a winners round 3 match, actually. I don't know. They definitely have this going off stream. Winners quarters.
Oh, that was
okay.
winners quarters.
Yeah,
okay.
We're already in the third round of winners right now.
Okay. Oh, because Worm Dog was on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So
nice.
yeah, I mean, hey, this game.
Yep.
This game is such a good tournament time saver. If you're like, we need a game that's gonna occupy 2 hours tops. Vampire Savior. Look no further.
Always put us next to any 3v3 game.
Yeah,
that's not Marvel.
Like KOF or any game that is gonna take a while. If you need to fill in an entire tournament between that time, look no further than Vampire Savior.
You're going to have delays, throw Vampire Savior on that stream. You're good.
Yeah, a lot of good matches so far, some close ones, close encounters. It's definitely looking like the brackets are going to maybe whittle down into what might be a Servo versus Mighty Mar matchup. So that'll be good.
Yeah,
now the top of the food chain versus the bottom in terms of tier list, but like we said, Mar makes miracles happen every day with that character. So
absolutely. I mean, he's about the only one that really feels like it's so possible for the top 4.
Yeah.
And he does really well. But yeah, it looks like we're just getting everything kind of set up right now. I didn't realize that we were in quarters, so yeah, I guess everybody's probably jumping around right now.
The downtime of VSAV takes longer than some of these matches,
Very true.
But Hey, we're here. We're chilling.
How's everybody
Really
doing?
chilling in this 4-degree weather. Freezing, you might say.
I am no longer brave enough to go outside in this.
Yeah, I'm not going outside. Looks like we're going to have Miller 2B stepping on cab.
Nice. I was about to say, I wonder what happened to that side of the bracket, since I know that probably is the side with, I think that is the side with Servo, correct? Yes. So the bottom side with Servo and top side with Mar for this bracket.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. Miller's getting up.
I guess. Yeah, it looks like Ailerus is saying it's a different match maybe now.
Oh, someone's playing Alpha 2, so that's why. Okay.
Interesting. All right. It's Frosty at Frosty.
It's sadly it's very Frosty at Frosty.
You paid for the ticket.
Yep.
You knew what you were getting into.
We all know where Chicago is. It's the Windy City for a reason.
Yep. And I mean, hey, what better way? Like, you're gonna be in. If you're from the Midwest, you're gonna be inside during these months anyway. So what better way to do it than just to come to a hotel with all your friends and play games for an entire weekend?
Exactly. And Frosty, one of the best tournaments. Absolutely the best tournament.
Very much. This is my first one, so yeah, I come to Chicago tournaments when I can, but this is my first time being here for Frosties, and so far so good. Been a good time. And the hotel's been nice, you know. Yeah,
and with the casual setup room like this, honestly, this is even better. Just having everybody in kind of this one room for the old man casuals, essentially.
Yeah. The OMGs.
And then of course.
What's up to Candlelight Cat in the stream? Shout-outs to Lindsay for all of the design work for Vampire Arcadia.
Of course, doing all of our stuff here. We appreciate it a ton, designing even tattoos for
Yeah, I
people.
mean, you've created Lindsay's created the brand in a way, you know, the Vampire brand, the Brandpire. So.
The Vampire Empire Arcadia.
Yeah. All right, well. So we got Crime Fighter versus Mighty Mar. Mar appearing again on stream. Another fish. All right.
Got the Jepsons too.
Yeah, he's got the Malort. Those are like the Malort colors. Or actually, that's more like the color of your liver after you've drank Malort. The jaundice fish.
Jaundice fish getting hit.
Oh my God. Yeah. Again, you got to know these patterns versus a knack. Like you're looking for a tech hit on like the second or third low that he does usually. You can't. You kind of got to treat it like Marvel Magneto, but not push blocking the highs too much, because that's what he's looking for a lot.
And and like you said, since there's so little people that play it, it is weird to learn at first. You know, it's just one of those things that the pressure feels off compared to most VSAP characters.
Yes, it does. It's very like delayed and slow, and then it just constantly is knocking you down into another overhead situation. So it's weird. Like, it's not quite the fast and frantic pace of like a QB or Zabel, but it's still this high-low game that you have to adjust to. Crouching medium punch for the win there. Caught a jump out most likely.
Yeah, good stuff to Mar taking that first game.
Yeah, the thing Fish can do a lot in this matchup is when he can close the gap and keep Anakris on the ground, the meter gain is substantial. And Anak really only has one answer to bubble for the most part, which is to do the backdash out of the corner. So he does have kind of a saving grace, but if you time it well enough, not really.
Yeah, and you can read the backdash out too sometimes.
Yes, you can, yeah.
Really mess him up.
Crime Fighter's waking up into these overheads. The White Life is building. This is looking dire to name another Vampire Savior player.
But nice use of the
Cobra.
Dark Forcing out of the corner.
I remember eating all of those at ECT, the 5 Cobras to the Fae. What did the 5 Cobras say to Action Hank? GGPO. Oh. Yeah, all of the attacks on the horseshoe crab they're all highs. So that's the tech, is just block high.
Yep. Even with Anakris, you can kind of just sit there anyway with this life lead, so it's like nice.
Shakes out of the gas, and that'll do it.
Mar just keeping up the pressure.
Moving on.
Yeah,
Fish is top tier. Mar is just that good.
Yeah, Mar is really. I mean, he makes his character work.
Yeah.
And like you said, you have to read the backdash. Sometimes he won't do the backdash. He knows you're ready for him to be back over there. So it's really hard to really just guess what Mar's doing. But Mar has that galaxy brain, man.
Yeah. You gotta You know, sometimes it's got to be that like sixth sense play you have versus him where it's like, I don't even know what I'm going to do next. It's going to be a surprise to me too, so hopefully it's a surprise to you.
If you have any patterns, he's got them. It's really hard to break them.
Yeah. I mean, he watches footage of everybody pretty much like at hyper speed too, and then like practices against it at hyper speed as well, just to get used to the blocking. He's really like trained himself at this game just to have that like muscle memory and the mechanical stuff down.
Yeah, and he's like truly makes him one of a kind. But now we got, let's see, still figuring it out.
Still going to be winners on this cab, I believe. So I don't think, I don't believe that was losers. I don't know though. No. Did Mar drop a game?
I think that was winners.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're still on winners.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because now we have, Miller's coming back up.
Miller
okay.
2B is up.
More fish.
Maybe. Could play Wolf. Alternates between the Aquarium squad and the Wolf pack here.
What matchups does he usually take?
QB usually.
QB?
I want to say Zabel. Pretty much all of Fish's all of his bad matchups are pretty much the top 3. Like everybody else is manageable. I would say Sasquatch goes about 6'4", but like Zabel and QB, like Zabel's 8. In my opinion, Zabel's 8-2 for Fish, or like 7.5, 3.5, and then like QB's probably a solid 7-3.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to just like versus Zabel, you have to swing for the fences more, and it's more dangerous. QB's the same way, but you have a little bit of just some leeway with what you do, and I don't know.
No, that makes sense. I've seen like with Miller, I think he actually picked Wolf against.
Sorry, I meant 6.5, 3.5. My bad. I can't math. It's too early. Yeah, I'm doing some Scott Steiner math over here. Shout outs to Scott Steiner at the Shonies. Shout outs to Fetus of Pod. Check out our comrade and cohort, Yeti Ghetto Slang. Couldn't be with us, but check out, if you want to know the deepest, darkest secrets of all of your favorite Vampire Savior community members, you'll hear them on the Fetus of Pod.
I believe the newest episode was actually on Servo. So
yes, it was. That was, they happened to get into the anecdote about the time they met Scott Steiner. So if you want to hear that hilarious story, check it out.
It's on Spotify, Fetus a Pod.
Fetus a Pod, FOP. Fop till you drop.
Of course, Yeti in the chat as well.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys shout him out. He is a great commentator, of course. Amazing commentator and amazing player. So.
Yep. Are we going?
I think we are. It looks like still figuring out the setup and everything.
Okay.
And still setting buttons. Oh yeah, there's the VSAV pod.
Yep, that is pretty much like has interviewed all of the a lot of critical members throughout this scene's growth and journey here. Like since I've been a part of it for close to 15 something years. Mighty Mar, like he and I both got the gray hair now. Like I remember seeing pictures of NEC that one year we showed up. Like I went to NEC with like K-Jock and Ailerus and Yeti and Flesh Pounder, if you remember Mark.
Yes, yeah. I ran into him once.
A lot of us when we were in the first initial heydays of this game and meeting all the East Coast people for the first time, and we all look so young. So alive and so awake.
That's okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. So we're waiting for a match right now, but we will. We got Miller 2B coming up, and we're waiting for that alpha match.
That was NEC 2011. Okay. Yeah, nice. That sounds about right. I remember I like made the mistake of leaving my coat like in the car on the drive back home, like, and I just never I left it in the trunk or something, and I was just wearing a T-shirt, and it was like the dead of winter. Yeah, it was like December or something. It was still pretty chilly. Yeah. And I definitely caught a cold coming home from that NEC that one year.
That one Mackay we had in the middle of the mall when it was freezing. I've never been more sick that weekend after from wearing a tank top.
I was wearing. Yeah. I was wearing my winter coat in that one. I remember. Yeah.
It was. Oh man.
Won't miss you, Dead Mall. R.I.P. But not really. Rest in piss.
Yeah.
Dead Mall.
Especially with the security guards.
Hey, at least I got to rollerblade the mall before it closed. That was fun.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I kind of honestly want to go back and go through the garage, but I don't trust there to not the infrastructure not to collapse while I'm skating it.
Well,
it turns into a Sonic the Hedgehog adventure map or something where the stage starts falling on you.
Well, it's condemned now, sadly.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't break into it, but you can definitely like hang out outside until security stops you.
Or you can go to the Kohl's. Kohl's still open. That's where we're going to have the new Arcade Legacy, actually, is in the Kohl's.
Yeah, we obviously can't have all of the original players of the 7-on-7. I believe Flesh Pounder currently lives in Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken. So
oh, wow.
Going to be hard to get him here. Yeah, he said peace United States a while back, and he ain't coming back. So don't blame him.
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah. I talked to him like a couple years ago or whatever and checked in with him. So he seems to be enjoying his time out there.
Yeah, I think I've only met him once, but I do know, like, when we were looking at, like, just looking at how long it's been, I'm the age that I first started playing Zach at. Like, when I first met Zach, that's how long it's been. I'm like, oh, wow, okay.
Is this Moo Master? Okay, I believe is this
oh,
official?
did you go right into it?
Yeah, we're into it. Okay.
Okay.
So, Fish versus Felicia. Again, more fish. More fish.
Yeah, luckily with Felicia with a little bit of a slower roll, you get a little bit more easier reads on the bubble. But
yeah, Felicia has a long roll forward, and she has the longest time animation for her roll, so she is able to roll forward out of bubble if the fish does not account for it. Felicia has got a lot of good options.
It's
like against fish. I would say she goes just a little bit better than him in the matchup, but he still can totally, do his thing versus her.
Yeah.
He's not very limited.
The matchups in this game are so nuanced. It's really like just looking at the get-up rolls being such a big buff just for only like fish type deal.
Oh, gets the block.
Nice.
He's gonna get the knockdown. Bubbles again. There's the wall cling to get out. Yeah, good timing by Moo Master there to escape. Yeah, that's pretty much what she wants to do is wall cling out if she can help it.
Yep. And like even like I've seen when you play even recently, it's like how can I get her off the wall as soon as possible so that she does fall into that bubble, Sometimes that's what you have to mix up.
Jump back, medium punch the god.
And the names are switched.
Yeah, the names are switched, so there we go.
Miller 2B playing fish, got the 1-0.
Yeah, there we go. Yep.
Nice.
Thank you, Tech. Gets a knockdown. Well, goes for it again with the back medium punch. Command grab in the corner. Moo Master switching to Squatch. I would say Moo Master had a better chance with Felicia here. Miller's probably got a little more practice against Sasquatch.
Yeah, and I mean,
yeah, it's close.
Looking good right
there
now.
It is. All right. Hey, whiffs that roundhouse and gets caught by the Ralph Wiggum. So the jump medium punch.
Oh, nice. It's a knockdown.
I'm in danger.
In the corner.
And yeah, you are in the corner against fish for sure. Definitely have to get out. Yeah, that is the one thing Sasquatch doesn't have that Felicia kind of does is he's got a much harder time fighting bubble. His really only way out is to pop Dark Force, but this is going to be it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's even with the popping Dark Force, like if you watch somebody at the level of like Bo play this character against a Sasquatch, you'll watch him pop it, and it doesn't matter.
The first to 10 set against, I'll butcher that. It's OKKB or whatever?
Yeah, OKKB, I think.
OKKB, yeah. There was a first to 10, and I want to say OKKB won like 2, maybe 3. That's not normal. It shouldn't go that way, but Bo is just that godlike.
He had everything. Like if you were prepared to Dark Force to get out of that bubble in the corner, Bo was already doing like a tricky fish to beat that somehow, and it was like
really layered. Really, like that's what you can see from like all the higher end players is they really layer their offense and they throw in like option selects in a lot of places you're not maybe thinking about them.
Yeah,
and they work. They cover moves, and they sometimes those are command grabs, sometimes those are like buttons to hold space, and they work.
Yep, and with the matchup being so nuanced, like what you're saying earlier, it's just like having something where it's with like fish where you can do the I just lost my train of thought, but where you can pop the Dark Force essentially, and where like you have the Raptor, where like something like Raptor where he slides away from you. That's like so nuanced that it changes the matchup immensely. But like Fish versus Sasquatch, or Fish versus even like Bishamon, who also has like the super armor, you got to find different ways to deal with his super armor specifically versus like Sasquatch.
Yeah, like some characters have a very straightforward game plan, but then like you said, like it all goes into the nuances of how your opponent deals with it, and then how they kind of adjust to still try to keep their game plan on track.
Yep, and with the defense, with having the tech hits and everything, you can always just mix up your defense as well so well. Like, you just make them do weird pressure on you that would only work on tech hits, so they end up whiffing something weird, and you can get a punish off. Or
Okay, KB Toys. Yeah, I need to change my FAO Schwartz after that one.
FAO?
Have you not been? Well, okay,
Oh,
so
no, I'm sorry.
you might be. This is how old I am. There used to be this chain of toy stores, and I think it's in the movie Big with Tom Hanks, but it's called FAO Schwartz. Like,
oh,
yeah.
is it that famous one with the piano or whatever?
Yes,
Okay,
with where he plays chopsticks on the piano or whatever that song's called. Yeah.
I see. I thought you were talking about FYE, honestly.
No, that's another relic of the past, though, where you used to buy physical copies of music.
You know what's crazy? It's still there, but it's just like, like a Hot Topic, It's just
Yeah.
like all the, like, here's a bunch of random toys and plastic.
Your wife used to work at FAO Schwartz. All right, hey, yeah. Like, they were a big deal. I remember, like, it being, you had that. You had the Warner Brothers store.
What?
Yeah, so there was like a Disney store and there was a Warner Brothers store. And the Warner Brothers store was far cooler.
Of course. That sounds actually amazing. Yeah, because the Disney store is boring.
Had all this stuff that you could touch as a little kid and get your germs on it and give it to other little kids. Classic.
Amazing.
It was just a giant, like, when I was a child, life was just a giant Petri dish. Like, we had ball pits and all kinds of fun goodies.
I remember I missed the ball pit era of Chuck E. Cheese. Like, it was like a year later, and they were like, no more ball pits.
I used to do, like, Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drops on people in ball pits as a kid. We'd, like, reenact an entire match in a ball pit.
We just had trampolines for that.
Yeah.
No, I just haven't been in the Chuck E. Cheese ball pit.
Just don't go in the TwitchCon foam pit.
Yeah, and also
don't do the Sasquatch roundhouse into the Twitch foam pit.
Yeah,
that doesn't go well.
Ooh, I'm good.
All right. Okay, well, we're going to have Americame versus Miller. I believe this is still winners. Looks like a button check here, though. And maybe not, though. I don't know, because Americame, like, never mind, it is a button check.
Button
All right.
check. Yeah, I was like, I think I've only ever seen Americame use Victor, I think, in tournament, but rock bottom in the ball pit.
Yep. Always.
Ugh.
Yeah, Americame playing, going to be playing Victor in this matchup. This, in my opinion, is Fish's easiest matchup to deal with. Victor is just so tall, can't really escape bubble for anything, just doesn't have the tools. Fish just has, like, the perfect set of tools to deal with Victor at all times. The angle on gas and sonar is both very good.
Especially with
at preventing jump-ins, yeah. There's not much Victor can do other than rely on normals, So let's see. Okay, yep.
It is pretty much. I mean, you do know that's what you're getting into when you pick Victor. Sometimes that's all you can do is hope that the normals help you out. Starting off slow, just trying to push. Oh.
Ooh, almost got the link there for the
Yeah.
knockdown. Yeah, like Victor's so big too. Dash medium punch is like just hits a lot more often. Yeah, right there.
Headbutt.
Yeah, can't really like do too much to close the gap as Victor.
Especially, like what he said, all these active moves, like the gas or the sonar, is just going to stop you every time.
Kind of got to do that, like, Kame style of just kind of walking and blocking, Spank and tank.
Give yourself a 360 every once in a while, you're good to go.
Yeah.
But nice. As we're saying this, Americame, it does have the bat lead.
It's a pretty sizable life lead. We've been playing on Fightcade, so maybe Americame's incorporating that. Gets the knockdown again. This is big.
Ooh, almost had the read.
Could have been the
behind.
read. I think they went for that command grab there, but
Yeah.
just got a little late. EX Lariato.
Nice.
Jabs out of the instant overhead attempt.
Good job. Oh, jumps into it, though.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, actually.
Oh,
no. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Knee bashes. Unfortunate.
Actually hit the EX. Oh, but yep.
Giga Shock doesn't do any damage, though. Does for another one for Chip, but that doesn't do any, but gets the standing medium kick.
So, I did not even. If Electroshock hits you with the fist, does it just do no damage?
Yeah, I think it's got to hit the electricity on the ground to do, and it really doesn't even do that much damage, period. It really doesn't. It's just more about,
I guess chipping really is most times that most people use it, but I never see it just hit the fist and do that little.
Yeah, I think Miller wasn't playing. We got the color mix up here. Like, I wasn't playing my fish color, so.
On the green screen, that would be impossible.
Yeah,
for me
right.
to see,
Yeah,
so.
as I say that, takes it back, gets the instant overhead, keeping the pressure on too. Again, like Americame looking to start the offense so they can close this bat lead.
Ooh, yeah. Miller just kind of was sitting back throwing sonars there, but gets the bubble.
Oh, didn't gas, but yeah, hey, gets out of the corner. That's all you need. Another bubble.
Set up. Now this is usually what you would see from like the fish matchup.
It's an overhead.
Usually.
Doesn't get the command grab. Gets thrown, but jump back medium punch. The god.
So I think during that whole animation that he is doing with the tech hit throw, it's very funny because I don't think he builds white life back during that.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, so it's like
I do believe that is special about Victor. Yeah.
You just have to watch him do the animation. It's like, well, I'm not getting my white life back. I'm still going to be at 0 health when this is over.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Gets the gas.
You know, I think that at the right timing might be able to absorb gas because it does beat out projectiles a fully charged Victor normal. Just timed it wrong, but yeah.
Yeah.
Miller 2B pretty much waking up in the set here. Pretty sizable lead. Like we said, just so hard for Victor.
Yeah, but Americame get into the corner if he can just kind of keep pressure, but sadly, side switch immediately from the Dark Force is so good.
Yeah, it's still pretty close though. Gets a throw. Gets the mix up low.
Ooh, nice.
Command grab mix up with the knee whiff. Very good. Jump back, didn't get it. Kind of just a little off on timing, but Americame pushing Miller right back into the corner. Gets the knockdown. Okay. Good confirm.
Evens out the bats.
Going to be looking for that knockdown into that sweet, sweet bubble here in a couple seconds.
Ooh, nice. I like to just jump one normal, immediately block. It's pretty much what you got to do to try to get in on this.
Regular tricky fish out.
Now anybody just looking for a straight hit right now. Oh, nice. Miller gets first.
It's coming. Oh, gets pops. Good break for Americame there. Like
popped at the perfect timing.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Yeah, actually able to get out of the corner from this too.
Yeah. Definitely. Pace is slowed back down again. We got riding the horseshoe crab, lands into the bubble, gets time to jump off. This is going to be a full combo. Gets the standing medium punch.
Yep.
Miller 2B.
With pursuit into that medium, finishes it off.
Yep. Standing medium punch, good anti-jump out button. A lot of people like to jump on their wake up in this game because it's a pretty good option a lot of the time. It's mainly because you're trying to avoid the command grabs, and a lot of times people are just not perfect on their meaty timing as they should be.
Yeah.
So.
And it's, especially with the rolls, it's so hard. You know, all the rolls having different variable wake ups. It can be difficult. And the worst is when you're hoping someone does get their meaty and then they miss it on you.
How far along are we in this pool here?
We got to be getting pretty close to the end. I know that was on the other winner's side down there.
I'm gonna need a VMP break after I drink that coffee.
Me as well.
Yeah.
But it looks like we got Mar coming back down again. Okay. Mar and Mop.
Okay, so this is still in winners. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is still the.
Because Mop had that really close comeback, like against Esteban earlier. So yeah, looking like they might have gotten dropped down to losers, but really held in there. Yeah, I would imagine these two play a little bit since I believe they're both. You know, I know Mar for sure is Chicago. I think Mop is as well, or Chicago adjacent at least.
Yeah, somewhere close enough to where you can kind of make it out to all these tournaments.
Yeah, but no Italian beef between these two players at all. Just Mar is very much a cultivating personality in this scene, always willing to help people, always willing to talk strategy and theory craft with people and offer his advice. Has helped me immensely as a player throughout the years.
Yeah, he is.
Just talking to him,
Such a good coach, can just notice things that you do that you don't even realize.
Right, yeah, can really clue you into your own bad habits.
Yeah.
Which is great.
But now, Mighty Mar versus Mop starting up here.
Excited to see like Mop's defense against this. Because very very patient cat.
Yes. Yeah, opposed to like Ailerus, who's like constantly.
Yeah, Ailerus' eyes are fully dilated and he's chasing that laser pointer all around the screen. But
one day he'll get it.
Mop is more of the catnip kind, just chilling.
And I like that Viper Strike to finish it off at the end of that last bat. Just clipped.
Yep. Yeah, just Mar just doing work with these just standard overhead strings. A lot of mileage coming out of those so far.
Mop just needs to get, ooh.
I think Felicia can do really well in this matchup, though. She's got a lot of tools. Her normals are just so oppressive against him. Yeah. Really no answer, I think, against that. I was going to say no answer against that jumping fierce except for his crouching fierce. But like Yeah, perfect timing, Mar, to make me look like an idiot. Thank you. But I will say, if you can get that crouching fierce to whiff, it's a big commitment from a knock. So
in the toy touch pressure, which has been, but as I say it, of course, you know.
There we go. Yeah, exactly. Toy touch pressure. Or what's the ball chase move? It's not toy touch, right?
All right.
Crud. Now
balloon pop.
Balloon
That's
pop.
what I always call it. Ball pop.
Yeah.
The balloon pop move.
Yeah. She's got 3 variations of those depending on the strength of button, and her light punch one is a really good frame trap, especially in this matchup because Anacris can't tech hit. So
yeah, and it's so good. And just trying to get that started is the main thing.
Gets the Cobra though.
That's going to be the first game for Mighty Mar. But yeah, like I was saying, with the balloon pop, and like you're saying, it's so good at starting it up. You just really have to be confident in throwing it out there. So he does get pushed slightly far enough back to where it can be an issue, but.
All right.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see if Mop can make the adjustments on the normals here. I'm still getting these overheads, yeah.
Yeah.
just running them. Another one.
Sweep.
That could have been a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Gets a knockdown. That's all you want.
Nice. Nice sweep. Just getting all these stray sweeps right at the end of the late sweep.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Gets the cough the Hall's cough in drop. Not quite.
Nice throw into the corner.
Yep. Use the ball pop to try to get the gap, but just mistime the meaty a little bit. Gets another knockdown. Yeah, see.
Block that time.
Yeah, a lot of times the knock's only recourse is to just wake up buttons. Like, he's got to get you off of him because it's not going to be through blocking.
And just not letting him get that sweep essentially is like the biggest thing it feels like for him right now.
Yeah.
Because that sweep is just keeping him so far away and he can't get any closer to Mar.
Right. Yeah, Mar just being real patient in this match. We're already at the halfway mark pretty much. And there's the first bat.
Nice.
Oh, he did the fireball eat. I don't know. Can he eat the ball that she I don't know. I'll have to ask Zach or Kyle or somebody.
I think he can eat the EX ball, but
okay,
I don't think he can
punch?
eat the rest of them. Yeah, the one that does the big.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, so we won't probably see it in this match, but Anacris can eat a projectile for most of the characters that have them and then use that for the rest of the game, and it really makes a difference in the matchup sometimes, especially against characters like Lele.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lele will totally. That matchup is very fun to watch.
Yeah. But hey, we're close on bats right here. Mop coming back.
And only 15 seconds left, essentially.
Yeah, I wonder if we're aware of the time here from both players. I know Mar is, but is Mop? Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Now Mar definitely has the lead, can kind of keep this in runaway mode. Mop's really got to find like a tech hit into offense here.
I do like how Mar, whenever the timer is low, if he does not have
There we go. This could do it potentially if the mix-ups are right.
Oh,
no!
God. Oh, that just.
Yeah. Close. Good try, though. That was the right choice, I think, on that Dark Force activate by Mop. Just couldn't get it all together.
That was. Oof, yep. When they both play defensively like that, that's probably when you're going to see the timeouts the most. But that was good on Mar, and I like how he. Even though he had that life lead with Anacris, he knew it wasn't sizable enough for like if Felicia does one mix-up.
He was really playing for the timer there for sure. Was just trying to just keep the defense steady enough.
Yeah.
So.
And he used that first 10 seconds of that bat just to immediately rush down as much as possible and switch right back to playing defensive.
Yeah, good. It's this game. Your best offense sometimes is your best defense, and vice versa. It really can go like that.
I like the use of using the Cobra or the grab hands because he was able to just like open Wormdog up a little bit from playing so like.
Oh, you mean Mop?
Oh, Mop.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mop.
Yeah.
Looking at the next match, but yeah.
Oh yeah, we got. So wait, is it?
Or no?
I think it was Miller versus Servo, right?
Is that who we got on the?
Yeah, I believe
top?
I just saw Abby get on the cab.
Yeah, I think you are correct. But
Abby get on the cabbie.
Yeah, we're actually getting pretty close to the end of winners on this side now.
Yeah. Hey.
Because I think this might be who wins goes on to play Mar.
Okay. And that might be grand finals of the pool?
Yep.
Grand finals in quotes?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to. Pool finals.
Pool finals.
The actual pool finals will be held in a pool at Frosty Faustings. You have to do the polar bear plunge and survive hypothermia while you play.
We're going to the lake right in the back.
Yep.
I've done that polar bear plunge before, by the way. Terrible.
Miserable, yeah.
Oh, terrible. Yeah, we do got Servo versus Miller 2B coming up. This one we see kind of a lot because just of like.
I play Abby a lot. I've been playing. Her and I have been training online quite a bit. So yeah, she's definitely no stranger. Going with Fish, actually. I would have honestly thought Miller might go with Wolf. All right, good. Names are switched back. We're going. Like I said earlier, Fish's best bet in this match is just to keep trying to swat and play the game in the air against Zabel and trying to keep Zabel away. Good ES sonar. Like, yeah, you kind of are just throwing the kitchen sink at Zabel and hoping your damage just wins you the day.
Yeah, and just trying to get wrapped to the corner is so hard enough as Fish.
Oh, and not get stabbity squeezed already.
One back going for Servo.
The Mick ribs.
Nice.
Yeah, and you can't really set up bubble too easily against this character because he can teleport out, so.
Yep. I've even seen some walk back and walk right into a slam dunk.
Yep.
Ooh,
down ribs, yeah. Quick round, and that's how they go against Zabel. The damage is just relentless.
2 unblockables, and that's your whole
bat?
That's
it, yeah. That's all. And Zabel has no problem landing those on Fish. Fish is a fairly wide body. All right, so we got the switch to Wolf here.
Yep. Servo.
I thought this would happen. Again, yeah, Servo definitely no stranger to this matchup either. We got Mini Maw in the VMP crew, always playing Wolf and holding it down.
Absolutely, and they've both been practicing so much.
Yeah.
Like Mini Maw and Servo.
Yep, on Friday nights a lot of the times, or Saturday nights, we do our first to fives on Mini Maw's stream and end up playing a lot, so.
Make sure you guys check that out as well.
Yeah.
But let's see if. Okay, Miller just poking out right now, hitting a few straight beast cannons, nothing too big.
Yeah, Miller has a better chance of, with Wolf here, of doing a little bit more damage. Like, with just these guaranteed, you know, if he can do these 5 cannons, the damage is so much better than like relying on bubble.
Yeah.
But, oh.
Kind of rough right now.
Yeah, standing medium punch to keep Wolf in the corner there. Trying to get this back closed out. Oh, I saw a climb razor animation.
Yeah, got interrupted right at the startup.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Nice adjustment
TP,
for the Wolf hitbox, too.
Yep. Knows the matchup.
Yep.
Yeah, Servo's just a medium punch away and takes it. Good stuff.
Yeah, and it's.
So, I believe that's going to graduate Servo on to the final boss of Vampire Savior, Mighty Mar.
Ooh, oh, actually, Servo's getting up. It looks like we have one more before that.
Okay.
Or we're figuring it out. But yeah, good stuff from Servo there. Just relentless.
Yep.
And using the adjustment to do the electrocopter for Wolf's low hitbox if you hit him crouching, it makes so much of a difference because there used to be so many times where it was like, ooh, I get away for free right now, you know?
Yeah.
I got lucky.
Yeah, we got the the Wolf Pack is always represented out here. We're gonna have Mini Maw in pools later. I believe he might be in the pool after this. Yeah, we always got the Climb Razor Ramon and the Kevin Nash with a G. G-N-A-S-H.
Best Wolf Pack we could ask for. Yeah, now we got, I don't know, we're still getting set up and everything, but how's everybody doing? We're doing great up here in Chicago. Frosty has been such a fun tournament out here in the old man room. Been hanging out, playing VSAT for y'all, and we got playing more today, of course. Got another pool after this, and then top 8 tonight, so make sure that you guys tune into that as well.
Yeah, it's VSAV all day, folks, so keep it here with Vampire Arcadia all Friday, and then I believe tomorrow, I'm not quite sure what all they're streaming. I think Third Strike, I believe.
Believe so.
And maybe ST, don't quote me on that one, but I think Third Strike for sure.
And Sam Show, I think. They are doing Sam Show because we got the 120 FPS reader thing, so we run that as well. Nice, we got Americame coming up. It looks like we may have switched to the loser side, so that's why.
Samoans
we got Americame. We're switching to the loser side.
I mean, some people wrongly think that the Girl Scout cookie tag-alongs is the native language of Filipino people. And it's not. Very close in letters. You're not that far off, but it ain't tag-along that they're speaking.
I love the tag-alongs. They're the peanut butter, you know.
Yeah, they're
so
good. Are those the ones that are the chocolate frosted, or are those the ones that are just like plain, like graham cracker cookie or something?
Oh, they're
like
chocolate frosted.
Yeah, those are the ones I like too.
Yeah, those are great.
Them and the Thin Mints. Can't go wrong with the Thin Mints.
Frozen Thin Mints.
Of course.
I'm definitely gonna be a frozen Thin Mint out here.
Very much. Yeah, that's the tech is, yeah. put them in the fridge or freezer. But we're in the fridge. We're definitely in the freezer section right now.
The old hunter's trick, you throw it in the snow, you know, let it sit there for a while.
We are. Tom Brady breadsticks.
Where the freezer out in the...
Yeah. The one that your parents put Diet Cokes in and forget about, and then they all explode, and you got to clean that up.
Yep.
You ever see like where the cans, like, you know, like it's been popped out? One time, idiot me was just like, let's open it, and bam, it just exploded. I was covered in shards of Dr. Pepper.
I've done that once before where I was just like, oh yeah, this thing's popped. It is fine. I could totally drink this. It didn't explode. Yeah.
All right, we got Sugar Bear versus Americame. Sugar Bear I've been seeing around more. Came out to, I believe, Climax of Night, and I see them online playing Dimitri.
Very solid Dimitri player.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've actually seen them on stream yet this
Not
tournament.
yet, no. This is their first match on stream.
Dash DP.
Yeah, dash DP. Good stuff. Lots of damage.
Yeah, the ES just... Sugar Bear with huge, just a whole bat lead right now, so...
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Good chain with that light kick by Americame. Doesn't get the read on the jump back in the corner, but doesn't matter. Has a lot of ground to make up here with this bat. Dimitri, actually, one of the highest health characters in the game next to Victor. I believe he's just under Victor in terms of health. Very tanky.
Yes.
You don't think about it, and then you start noticing that, like, I'm not doing any damage to this guy.
Nice punish on the drill that hit there. You got to be very careful with your drill placements because if they will just bounce off.
Yeah. Yep,
and
they can be punished on block or hit in some cases. So yeah, just like any kind of dive kick drill mechanic in any game, it's very tight on spacing.
And
so close. Oh, the dash DP again.
Cross
one more
up.
of those. Gets the read on the. Again, never out of this. Could have been a pursuit there. Gets the hop over the sweep. This is big.
Oh, you poked out.
Probably
Okay.
wanted the 720. Didn't get it. This is so cool. Oh, I don't
Oh,
like it.
no, yeah. I like the patience from Americame there, not do the 720 because the poke immediately came out.
Went with the big head play, but it actually wasn't the big head play. Unfortunately.
Sadly. Yeah, anybody that has like an active fireball, it feels like you really don't want to use that as much, or just anything that's...
Anything that can be a quick punish. It's, not safe on block, the headbutt, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with so many fast, far normals in this game, it really can...
Victor either one hits you with the headbutt or the butt head, either way. You know? Oh, tries for the knee cannon. Trying to read like a tech hit trap, maybe.
Nice. And just gets another sweep punish there on the headbutt.
Yeah, and fun fact, Dimitri's sweep, not a sweep. Doesn't hit low.
That's hilarious.
Just hits
every
really
time.
far. Yeah. So, lots of people struggling out there in the Dimitri matchup, wondering why is this button so good. It's so good because it doesn't hit low. Gets a reset. Doesn't get anything off of it. Back in the corner, though, goes Dimitri. A little bit of a slower pace to this game, but if bat's coming,
Yep.
Gets the Jesus cross-up, as we call it, with Dimitri's jump medium kick.
But taking the bat right back for Americame with the jump fierces.
Yeah, this is a good position for Americame, at least in this one. Still pretty even.
Ooh, hits the demon, too. Or hits him out of the demon.
Yeah, I think Sugar Bear was looking for a forward roll and didn't get it there.
Yeah. Americame just trying to get back in. Sugar Bear's trying to get Victor away. Oh, nice jump in.
Yeah. Yeah, Dimitri definitely likes it when players come to him because he gets the opportunity to guard cancel. Oh, there we go. An EX knee cannon. Another one. Uh-oh. Bazooka knee. Bazooka tooth.
And with interrupts the demon again. Oh, whiff.
This is so close. I would like to see Americame take it just for some more VSAV rounds from Victor.
Oh,
there it
nice.
goes.
The chicken block and was able to land and hit the low. Good stuff.
Yeah, it was probably catching like a jump away or a movement by Dimitri there.
Yep.
So close.
1-1. Americame staying in there.
All right. Dimitri looking like he's just exhuming Vic's Vapo Rub off of his body with this color. This is what I imagine Vic's looks like if you actually could see it.
It's Truly helps you breathe through your skin.
Yeah, Dimitri's a raver. He's an industrial raver goth kid. We all knew it.
He's all about the plur.
Yep.
Both playing it kind of slow now, just throwing out some meaty buttons pretty much.
Yep.
And just trading.
Yeah, they've both slowed it down a little bit here after the first.
Need to calm their hearts after that close one.
Yep.
Gets the low on the other side. Oh, gets a little bit of punish there.
I wanted to catch a fireball, I believe, with that Giga Shock, but hey, no harm, no foul. Didn't get punished for it, so. Ooh, punishes the Demon Cradle with that jump fierce.
Yeah, just double fierce on the way down, on the way up.
Yeah, I mean, it is one of the better jump-ins in the game for sure. It's like one of Victor's few saving graces.
Absolutely, and getting.
Oh,
actually, the layer went right over.
Yeah, try to go for the read there. Dimitri, he's a but he's not very tall crouching.
Yeah, so it just whiffs right over him.
Yeah.
Even whiffed over, like, that looked like his close fierce. It just whiffed right over it.
But Americame on a sizable lead, gets that pursuit. Jumping in.
Air to air.
Pressuring. Oh, that was a I think that was a dash demon. I could kind of tell from Sugar Bear's expression.
See so many Dimitris on.
Yeah, like fight kit, La Rosa just disappear, reappear right in your face and your demon.
Yep.
Oh, this is so close. Giga Shock for the win, but yeah, Batspin's out of it and gets the combo big.
And he has pursuit. Yeah, gets as much damage as possible.
Like we said, anything can happen again. It's VSAV. We're getting low on time, though, so Sugar Bear's got to make something happen sooner rather than later.
But there it is.
Americame lives to fight another day.
2-1.
Hype about that
it.
one. Yeah, had a rough start on that first match, so.
It definitely came back in that second one and really just kept the momentum going for himself.
Okay, does that give me time to run to the bathroom by chance?
All right, y'all, we will be back. We're going to run
right
some ads, and we'll be back with some more VSAV.
I'll handle this one personally. Going down.
It's super effective.
Now available in Skullgirls Mobile.
Blazing Strike, a wealth of mechanics both modern and classic, now featuring GGPO rollback netcode. Paradise Arcade Shop, the original all-button thin controller, the first mobile fight stick app, the first short-throw cherry buttons, and many other cutting-edge controller innovations. The Dragon Ball Battle Hour is coming to Las Vegas March 4th and 5th. Come see the finals for Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Super Card Game, and Dragon Ball Legends to find out who the world champion is. Hitbox brings you new ways to take control of the game. Head over to hitboxarcade.com/FFXV where you can order the Hitbox, Smashbox, and Crossup. Texas Showdown. This is one of the oldest FGC tournaments around. With 20 tournaments on the roster for 2023, this is the event to be at if you're into anime fighters or just great Houston food. Super TSB, featuring 5 main tournament titles: Exert, Strive, BBCF, KOF 15, and DNF Duel. Homebrew Haven, presented by Butt69 and the Moorhead FGC, with $100 pot bonuses for all games. Turning Point, compete in Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 7, or Super Smash Bros., and prepare for one of the first big Street Fighter VI events of the summer. MDF, Magical Defense Force, is a magical girl action comedy kinetic novel. features 9 chapters of a 24-chapter story and over 500 unique art assets. Is your fit cursed? Do you have no riz? Fix this immediately with official Frosty Faustings merchandise. You're watching Frosty Faustings 15. Here's our schedule for today.
I'll handle this one personally.
It's no big deal. If we just want to start the match, that works for me. Hello, everybody, and we are back at Frosty Faustings 2023 here. We got some VSAV running. It is just me right now. Actionhank's taking a quick bathroom break, but we got Esteban and Asiago up. Wolf versus Sasquatch, of course, a zoo match. Let's see how we can get this started, but nice. Just one stray beast cannon, playing slow.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Hopping right back into it.
Oh, yeah, you didn't miss anything, so you're good.
Good, yeah. That's the danger of Vampire Savior is you could take a bathroom break and a round could be over.
Exactly. But good start right now from Esteban.
Yeah.
Just slight lead, but dashes into the ice tower there.
Yeah.
Ooh, back
Another
throw. Okay,
yeah.
then that even. Never mind. Asiago taking the bat first.
We got a blue raspberry matchup here. Very theme fitting to Frosties.
They keep blending into the background for me.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. We actually didn't go for the unblockable, just kept the pressure with the 5 cannon.
Hit him with the Eiffel 65. There we
Good
go.
ice tower from Asiago to catch the back jump like that. Throwing out another one.
Both these characters just want to kind of avoid each other at all costs. They really don't want to be near each other.
Absolutely. They're just waiting for their next big hit, and then they're like, all right.
Oh, yeah. So one
Wolf.
of Sasquatch, actually, I'd say a lot of characters can do that to him. A big weakness of Sasquatch is if you do get a knockdown doing an 8 jump just right on his y-axis, he doesn't really have a whole lot of options that cover directly above his head. Like you just saw, that standing fierce punch whiff, table flip will whiff, so he doesn't really get too many options to get you off of him at that range.
Especially in the Wolf matchup, Wolf's jump is so fast that he's going to punish you so easily on the way down.
Yeah,
too.
and that could lead to one of these, Beast Cannon setup. So.
Or if you do jump light kick with Wolf, sometimes you will just land cross up depending on where they ended up when they 8 jumped.
Yeah.
And it can be so weird. But even out right now.
Yeah, shout outs to the snack box for making Sasquatch more accessible for some players. I know some Sasquatch hate playing him on stick because your joystick hand your wrist just starts to wane after a while.
Yep.
Right there, like I just said, another just 8 jump right on top of Sasquatch. He can't contend with the buttons from that range.
And Esteban even got the cross up with the jump fierce there, which just happens depending on the wake up. So. Oh, nice jump over.
Yeah, see, Ice Tower doesn't even do it sometimes. It's just his only real bad angle of approach. Gets an Ice Tower there, starts to try the party, but yeah, Wolf is going to jump on wake up. We all know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Activates Dark Force, deactivates Dark Force. That's the Mini-Moss special, is activate command grab, and Esteban takes it.
Esteban, of course, being the veteran Wolf player, is the
Yeah.
one that's going to hold up back, of course, on
Yeah,
wake up.
hey.
I would, every time.
Yep. If
My
you were a
jump's too
Wolf
good.
player, would you hold up back? I know I would.
Would you steal a car?
Yeah, you would. You would download a car if you were a Wolf, for sure. You wouldn't download a Beast Cannon.
No. I'll download a Climb Razor.
3D print
Shave
a
his
Beast
beard.
Cannon. Make my open source AI for Beast Cannons.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I'm gonna make an AI bot that plays VSAV better than me and disguise it in an Actionhank costume. Send it to tournaments.
You just win every Fight Cade tournament all of a sudden.
Yeah, magically he does everything so well.
He never messes up a bubble. I don't know how
never,
he's so
every time. Guard cancels, tech hits, everything on point. Why?
Give me some V7 macros. I'll take them. Give me instant 5 beast cans. I just hit a button, does all 5
you
for
know, having spent some time online, I got to say there might be a couple people out there that do that. None that I maybe know personally, but
there's probably at least one, you know, with the playing to Mishra with the DP macro, just hitting the,
yep.
you know. It's like that's at Street Fighter 5 at this point, and or like every Street Fighter at this point.
Yeah,
so
it's
I guess
like a
it's
common thing in games now, right? Yeah.
At least not as bad as getting our name hacked and then we get taken off the system apparently. Sorry, Guilty Gear.
Oh, it's a brave new world.
Yeah. It looks like we got Mar coming up, so this should be, I believe, the Mar versus Servo match. I think for winners.
This might be the winners finals of this pool to get out guaranteed.
Yes.
All right.
And on the winner's side, yep. And it is 2 for each one, of course. 1 in winners, 1 in losers coming out.
Is this 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5 for this? Probably 2 out of 3.
I think it's
still
2 out of 3, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might not do that until winners, losers, and grand finals. So.
Yeah. Even more reason we run fast.
Yep.
Of course, if you ever really want to play this game at the hardest, just go to Japan and play the best
play
ones.
Yeah. Hey, there ain't no crying in VSAV.
Nope.
All right. We don't want to hear it.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Well, getting this started, Mighty Mar versus Servo.
If you don't like it, drink it off.
And this.
Yeah, is it 3 out of 5 or no? Okay.
2 out of 3.
Okay. So yeah, 2 out of 3 like we suspected, but yes, this is the qualifying match to get out. Two people will be getting out of pools, 1 on winners, 1 on losers side. So
yeah, and there will still be 1 more match for the loser of this match that they will have to go through. So
yes, and so far dead even. Like
yeah.
Servo, of course, like with this character, one good unblockable changes the course of the match.
Exactly, and
but
1 right now would even take this an Acris bat too, so it can be.
There it is.
Oh, didn't get the super though.
That's okay though. Yeah, still pretty close.
And keeping the pressure too.
Yeah, this is
kept
what
the momentum
you need.
with it.
It's okay. Oh, Mighty Mar has a chance to. Yeah, didn't back out. Can't tech that. Can tech the throw for a soften, but wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Raptor's throw actually does a pretty good amount of damage too. Oh, looking for another one. Didn't
nice
get
poke
it.
out.
Yeah.
Now just back to keeping the space and Mighty Mar with the lead. Just I'll sit back a little bit now, so I don't got to worry about any
links by
unblockables.
Mar for the knockdown and gets the low. Mar goes up 1 game on the cusp.
Just that walk up low. It's like I've been hitting you with all these pyramid drops. This is the first time I'm going to do it.
Yep.
So hard.
And if you lose to Mighty Mar, he buries you in his pyramid with him like all the pharaohs used to with their
going in the tombs.
There. Yeah. You're living in the tombs now. You still got to pay rent, too. It ain't free.
Oh, of course.
Hey.
This is America's tombs.
Chicago tombs.
But about even right now.
Yeah, again, like, just Servo just maybe slightly impatient, but I know she knows that sometimes. Like, she even has said herself, like, that once she kind of just keeps herself in the mindset of, like, slow things down, take your opportunities, the game goes so much more in her favor. Instead of trying to force things, you don't want to keep constantly forcing pressure as Zabel. Somebody like Mighty Mar's ready for it.
Yeah, and that's the pattern he's hoping for. You know, like the usual pattern, so he doesn't have to really.
These are, I was going to say, that was like a sort of a good frame trap. Might have even been an infinite with those stand jabs that Servo was doing there.
Yeah,
the little
really
headbutt
solid
by Zabel. Evens it right back out, though, again. Went on the offensive, staying on the offensive.
Yeah, that 1 pyramid drop. Both with 5 bars, too, just sitting right now.
Yeah, I can't get an opening yet for either character to really use their meter. There was another chance, but yeah.
I feel like that was going to be a hard range to hit it at, too, but that was.
Oh, good chicken block on that pyramid drop. Servo really stepping up on the defense on this round, but Mighty Mar just staying away, poking, landing the straight hits, knockdowns. There it is. This might do it after a coffin drop. There it is. Mighty Mar.
Yeah.
Qualifying out of pools. Good stuff.
Sadly, with the way that Mar plays, like how he's playing so defensively there, Abby just really, or Servo just needed to really get a air reset, and it was just not happening. Mighty Mar was not letting it happen. So, but it was a good round. She definitely calmed down at the end there, I think, too, and really had it like pulled together. But Mar's just.
I think if we see a rematch later, I'd be interested to see how it goes.
Absolutely, and of course, Abby still has losers to go through. And I believe we're probably getting close to the end of this
here,
pool. Yeah.
Americame's been up a couple times. Wormdog we've seen a couple times. Well, we've seen Wormdog once so far, but obviously making his way through the bracket, like from an early spot on losers. I believe Wormdog he lose to Mighty Mar first round?
I think so. I think he ended up having to play.
Or around there?
Yeah.
Thereabouts?
I believe he had to play. I think
no.
he had to play Mighty Mar on the winner's side.
Oh, okay. Or was it Zabel? I don't know. I don't have the start
can't
GG in front of me again. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is a little, since we're doing it on paper, we do have some names wrong, I've realized.
Oh, we do?
So that's why some things are switched around.
Man,
It seemed a little weird.
Yeah, I wish I had the copy of the paper bracket, but yeah, scroll up, I think, was Wormdog.
Yeah, because Wormdog was.
Played
Or no,
Max-
Wormdog actually played
Servo.
Servo.
It
Yeah,
Servo.
so it was Servo. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it was Raptor. And Americame, who just got a big victory, actually.
Yeah,
over,
very
Sugar Bear.
close match against Sugar Bear there. Let's see, and QB again, no picnic for Victor, no Vicnic for Pictor at all.
No Vix love. Rub. Love.
No Vix love this rub, not at all.
But nice. Wormdog's starting pressure back up. A good poke out from Americame, just throwing out that stand medium punch with electric.
Yeah, good tech hits by Wormdog here. Not like doesn't matter though. The just standing medium sequence there by Americame takes it, and Americame going real fast on the offensive. Like, no, you will not take this bat from me right away. Love the whiff pursuit crossover right there.
Very smart, but
This
Wormdog
is-
evened it up, or getting the bat at least.
Versus QB, you have to play with most characters. You got to just play her as scummy as possible. Like right there, that was a cross up, Giga Shock over. Yes, she's wide when she crouches, and that you got to take advantage of that.
Do you know my nickname? It's Frank. I haven't seen that one yet.
Of course.
But yeah, no, that you have to. She's going to do everything that she can to be terrible to you. You got to use anything you can.
Exactly.
And definitely abuse that big
QB
wide
wants
hitbox.
that alimony, and you got to counter sue.
Ex-
Like, say no. I'm keeping my Beanie Baby collection. Thank you.
Hit her with the jump fierce.
Oh man, yeah. A lot of white life cranked out by Wormdog here. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that could have been like real dangerous for Americame because the white life was getting
Very
into scary territory.
Yeah, luckily Victor having that much health.
Anti-air lariat. Oh, it was big. Oh, CR catches the poke from far away. Not an ES though, so not a lot of damage on that, but it's just one of those, brain teasers by B when she hits you with it, where it's like, man, I got hit, and then you gotta wait.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I can't be
Another
throwing
one,
that out.
and
Yeah,
that was an ESCR, so it's gonna hatch inside the corpse.
big damage, and that's a nice adjustment from Wormdog to catch that. They're catching the buttons with the CRs every time, and just start throwing them out more.
With the EF's pursuit, though, don't think they wanted to lose the meter there. All these tech hits in the corner playing Beat Mania 2DX on the stick right now. That's how you do it. It doesn't really gain you anything. It just looks cool and discourages your opponent.
It's
So
very,
it's worth doing.
it's very much a mind meld.
Yeah. It's like, oh, no, they're like playing a rhythm game against me right now.
They know my every move.
Shout outs to Fighting Rhythm Games, Gods of Rock, we'll have on this stream later. But right now,
Looking real rough for Americame. Still got to
Yeah.
clear that first bat, too, right now.
yeah, this is a big, big hill to climb for that honey.
Ooh, but
That
yeah.
pot of honey at the end of the rainbow, yeah.
And used the manual short hop there from Victor, but got hit on the other side. Sadly, not good recovery on it,
No.
so it's you just get
It's
punished.
very much a trick, it's very much a gimmick, but it does work. It is a thing.
Yeah, and it can get you in. Like if you can
Yeah.
mix up the pressure enough to where you can use it at least one time to get in, it's the best thing you got.
Yeah. Sort of, I'm trying to think of Zangief had a hop move, I believe, in one series or another of games like that. Maybe I'm just thinking of like K-Groove Zangief or something.
That's I know he has like the forward medium punches, of course, where he does that and goes up in the air. But
Yeah.
I don't even know what he has in CVS too.
Oh. This corner pressure from Americame not letting up. Oh, gets a crossover rather. Did not want that.
And just Americame hitting the fly swatter, just hitting that medium punch and that stand fierce
Yes.
with electricity over and over, and it seems to be doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, you gotta she's gotta. Right now, Wormdog's got to kind of find a way to, right there, like these standing medium punches. Got to find a way to establish the ground game because Victor's just leaving the ground a lot. Not letting her go in the air. Very good
Ooh, wow.
bubble setup.
Yeah, that was very tricky. That instant overhead was very fast.
Gets another CR.
I'm just trying to nice
Jump
Americame,
back
you know?
fierce. Yeah, catches the low. Went for that short hop again though. Might be a round decider. Gets a knockdown with a fierce bazooka knee.
Nice bazooka knee read there too to catch jump back. Trades. Okay, here's our knockdown. Gets the pursuit.
Gets a little bit more. Was looking for a read on that Giga Shot. Gets a read on the Lariat instead, though. Good stuff. Americame really coming back.
Yes.
Layering. Uh-oh, though. One knockdown.
Oh.
Good stuff. Really good stuff. Good showing, actually, from Americame. That's not,
Yeah.
getting that far in any pool is of, like, Victor main. Your work's cut out for you. So,
Yeah.
big shout-outs to Americame. Always showing us some fun stuff with Victor and really repping that character.
Especially that cross-up Giga Shock. That was
that was
great.
hot. Yeah, that was really good. But good stuff by Wormdog. I think we have maybe 1 or 2 more rounds, then I think we'll see a Servo and let's see. We're going through the loser's side right now.
Yeah, we still have Esteban, I think, too, as well.
Yes.
So it looks like,
Yes.
Yeah, but this pool's been going so fast, of course, Vampire Savior.
Yeah, anybody asking, Vampire Savior is running on Mr. Cade right now. We've just got the Mr. hooked up into 2 Blast City cabinets, but we have the ability for players to plug in their sticks, which is always nice, or you can use the cabinet hardware if you're into that.
Yeah.
Whatever suits you.
I mean, if I was playing, I definitely would have used the cab. I like having that option.
See, I don't. The way the buttons are anymore, I really, really fell in love with Hori Hayabusas and the way they work for tech hitting for me because I swipe.
Yeah.
So
that's fair. And honestly, like I've seen that's such a big deal to swipe on how the buttons are.
Yeah.
Who was it that cut their finger? I think it was Zach, right? He was trying to tech hit too much on a cab.
I remember one day Abby and I played a bunch of X-Men versus Street Fighter, and she plays Chun-Li, and when you mash out that super, and she was doing like Marvel mash, and by like the end of the day, there was just this giant like hole in her hand. It's like, was all that winning, is Chun-Li worth the pain in your hand right now?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. When I play Chang in KOF, you can mash first throw, and I will burn my hand. I don't care.
Yep.
Because you have to fight him against it. So.
All right. So I believe Maxed Out played Dimitri.
Yes,
sure?
I believe so. I think he was one
He
of
was
our first matches of the day.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, yep, Dimitri. And of course, Esteban on Wolf.
Yeah.
And this is for Wolf. This is it can be rough just with the DP, but if you can punish the DP with an ES Beast Cannon whenever it whiffs, you are totally.
That's Dimitri's game
so
plan.
easier.
I mean, that's the counter game plan for most people against Dimitri is bait a Demon Cradle at the right range and just punish it. And I'm assuming Wolf can do like a full Beast Cannon punish to it if he's looking for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you just do ES Beast Cannon. It kind of does the rest for you.
Yeah, I don't think there's really too many like frills here for Wolf players in this matchup. Dimitri's got to do the majority of the work.
You can walk under fireballs. That's like one of the big buffs.
Yeah.
You can just walk right under them.
Walk right through it.
Yeah, so at least you have that, and you can control the ground a little bit better with that because then you can walk right under it, throw out that low medium, do the beast hop. It's a pretty normal matchup. It's not like anything that there's too crazy difference, yeah. But throwing out the crouch medium punches, trades with the fireball.
Yeah.
Not even on life right now.
Yeah, pretty even. Like again, Dimitri with that deceptively tanky health bar.
And with 5 bars, able to do 2 demons right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
let's see when Dimitri's going to spin that meter. I haven't seen maybe like an ESDP. Could maybe like take it in a certain point. It's a wake up DP, pretty close to closing out this bat.
Yeah, I
yes,
think that-
bat spins, no punish. There wasn't going to be one unless there was a tech hit.
Yeah, or a. Oh, nice
demon
demon at
setup,
the
yeah.
start of that bat too. That's a great way to start that bat.
Yep.
And still has 3 bars. Has another one stacked.
Yep. Starting to rely on the jump medium kicks a bit here with Dimitri. The Jesus cross up. Move just is the most consistent crossing up move in the game. But when it doesn't, that's when like those stats really tick you off because you're like, it's supposed to cross up, and then it doesn't.
It's supposed to be Ken's jumping medium kick. What's happening?
Yeah.
Oh,
nice
okay,
demon
nice.
attempt there. Didn't work out, but not a bad drop.
Yeah, sadly, that's probably the hardest part for Dimitri's end is that Wolves are going to be jumping. They're going to be holding up back a lot.
And that's where you start breaking out the the standing demon cradles or the standing fierce punches to get the get the Wolf player to stand still for a second on wake up.
Easier said than done,
Yeah,
sadly. But yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, doesn't get all the hits, though.
Oh.
Oh, that's going to be time over.
Time
Oh, I wasn't
over.
even looking at the time. Esteban takes it with just slightly more green life.
Bound to happen with Dimitri matchups or timeouts.
Yep. And yeah, and Esteban wasn't challenging too much about walking under, too, so it was like there was more fireballs going on than usual.
Yeah. Yeah, getting Wolf to sit still is like getting a 2-year-old all hopped up on sugar to just get in their car seat and behave. Like, it's not going to happen.
So everybody called me Baby Luke for so long. I didn't want to sit in my car seat.
You play in a car seat facing the opposite direction for safety.
I'm just hitting the sticks and the buttons.
Yeah, let's see if Maxed Out can make some defensive. Like, had like some pretty good reads on demons there. Wasn't doing too bad in the matchup overall. Just 1 or 2 stray things, and it has to work on getting Esteban to sit still when the Maxed Out gets that knockdown against him. Yeah.
And this is like they are playing very slow, but I think we are getting closer to the end of this pool. You know, so
yeah.
People sometimes will play a little bit slower, a little bit safer.
Yeah, people are playing a little more cautious, or don't want to take any big risks. Gets an activate Dark Force to take the bat there. Some invulnerability frames on that activate is why he's doing that.
And pops off.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't get it though. Yeah, he's gonna bounce off, but didn't get too much of a punish. And you can punish that as well with ESB's cannon or a stand fierce. Ooh, 5 cannons.
Yeah, 5 cannon. Hurts, activate. For the invulnerability frames, throw. That is
DP
a
whiff.
classic Wolf.
Yep.
All right, we're going to have Esteban staying on the cabinet versus Miller 2B. Let's see if Miller goes with the Wolf Mirror match, or does he want the fish?
In my opinion, I think the fish is definitely what you should do.
Is he feeling the red meat, or is he feeling pescatarian today?
Well, it is a Friday.
Yeah, it is a good Friday. Nah, I don't think it's exactly that one, but it is still a good Friday.
I'm having a good Friday.
I'm having a good Friday.
And it's Fish Friday, you know?
Yeah.
I'm seeing a fish make it out pool, that's good.
You
Only
know?
one pool so far, but.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean,
But,
technically, should be staying in the pool to preserve themselves,
Staying in the lake.
Yeah.
But we got Miller coming up with Esteban.
All right,
yeah,
so, yep, going with fish. Maybe at least for the first round. Button check.
Gotcha.
Looks like here.
Yeah, and with this matchup, of course, we both play this matchup a lot. This matchup can be, it's just who can start first, essentially.
I believe there are some third strike pools happening later this evening. Some actual pools. I do not know if they will be streamed or not, though. Tomorrow, for sure, there will be third strike on this stream, I believe, on
Absolutely.
Vampire Arcadia. So.
All right, but getting it started here, immediately Miller just pushing Esteban to the corner.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully Miller can use the Wolf experience that he has to, fight around Wolf. This matchup's pretty dead even. Wolf has trouble getting out of Fish's bubble setups, but at the same time, Fish has a hard time dealing with like Wolf in neutral and just general Wolf things. And like right there, if you aren't blocking Beast Cannon, it hurts.
Yep. It really all comes down to like the bubble or the Beast Cannon. Which
Yeah.
one's going to be hitting you first?
Which piece do you want, the bubbler or the Beast Cannon?
I'll take the Beast Cannon bag every time. Getting the trade with the jump back.
Yes,
it's very even.
yeah, very even. Gets the knockdown, though, from that punish. Good punish, and from that standing medium punch. Does another one. Gets into sweep because Esteban kind of just, like, looking at the animation. Gets caught by the ES gas. Still on the crab. Bubbles just for the heck of it, I think, there. No meter now, though, from Miller.
Yeah, and Esteban just stepped back. Smart on him to just let it pop.
Yeah, I would say Miller's going to look to slow this down a bit, regain a meter before he goes back in. Good blocks by Esteban there on
Nice
that walker.
air-to-air.
Gets the bubble. That's going to be game.
Yep.
All Miller needed was a sweep.
Yeah, that series right there, getting that air-to-air started everything. Got that throw, gave him enough meter to get the bubble, and then immediately bubbled on the wake up. Took that back. Good stuff to Miller.
Yeah, a lot of these games can come down to one solitary interaction between players. Trying to represent that jump jab. Like, Fish can deal with Wolf's air-to-air game somewhat well. Has jump jab and jump back strong for a lot of things. Let's see, a 5 cannon?
Yeah, nice.
Good 5 cannon. And as you can see, the damage from those is just absurd. One more hit, and Esteban's going to take a bat.
Nice Dark Force activation from Miller to get through that command grab.
Got through the command grab and bought himself a lot more time. eats the cross up, though, on the Beast Cannon. We got an activate into throw. Tech hits it, though. Yeah, he isn't taking it all. Yeah.
Okay.
Sweep for the punish. That you take what you can get there.
Yeah, you're kind of at mix-up just because if Esteban backed up.
Yeah.
Just kept going.
Wisely got away to try to deactivate. Takes a gas. Misses ES Pursuit. Yeah, it's hard. Fish's Pursuit is wonky. One of the harder ones to land in the game for sure.
You have to like really know a setup or hope that they don't roll like if they have a faster roll certain ways. Yeah.
Really got to consider the timing on it.
Nice jump back fierce.
Yeah, gonna take the first bat.
All it takes is one hit from.
Yeah, there it is. Jump medium punch.
You got the commentator's curse today. Nice chicken block into the medium kick.
Yeah, Miller biding his time, holding the corner down right now. Gonna be looking there. Command grab bubble. There it is.
Got him. Yep.
Yeah. Esteban's best opportunity there was to not roll forward. This is not.
He messed up.
I saw he took his hand off the stick when he thought he was maybe over. And yeah, good stuff though to Esteban. That was a good run by him this tournament.
Something with Wolf that I think happens a lot is you can't autopilot your roll against Fish.
No.
If you autopilot your roll at all it takes is one guess wrong and you're taking half your life. So.
Yeah, a big standard that Minima's been doing is waiting for Fish to like do something behind bubble, then tech hitting that to build some space, and then jumping and just air beast cannoning out. That seems to be a consistent method for Wolf to get out. Otherwise, Wolf doesn't have much to escape bubble. It's just
Sadly, it's the only time like his jump is any detriment to him.
Yeah.
You know? It's so fast that he jumps directly into the bubble every time. But
so okay, well we got Mop versus Wormdog, and this has been like both of these two coming out of losers, but you know. This could go either way. I know Servo's waiting at the end of the pool here.
Yeah, we still have,
for a couple,
I think, Miller after this one. So I was a little bit off. I think we got a little bit more for Servo. Yeah, we got Mop and Wormdog, B Felicia.
Yeah, let's see Mop's defense against the QB here. I don't know how often Mop plays some of the available QB players on Fightcade. Obviously, we got Mobius and Inby, and even Wormdog shows up on Fightcade, so yeah.
And you can always, of course, Snuggle Guns always being on there as well.
Snuggle
Guns if he's in that mood to play QB.
Yeah.
Nice ESCR doing just huge lead right now for Wormdog.
Yeah, I took an early bat there with just minimal effort.
Nice block from Mop.
Oh, these relentless.
I like this. Keep the pressure in the corner on her, especially because you can read that roll with how slow it is a little bit more.
Oh, there it is. And a big psychological thing that B and other characters like her kind of do to you is this game, you have to let stuff go. Like, you can't at all like ruminate on getting hit by something or like think about like you gotta just keep moving on to the next situation, because if you let something bother you, you're dead. Like, you're gonna eat so many more mix-ups. If you just like, hey, B overheaded me, whatever, like next mix-up, you know, like you gotta take it like situation by situation, or
the game's too fast to like allow you to think like that, you know. It's like
you'll be in your own head too fast if you do that.
You just got to play loose and free.
Yeah, a little bit of jazz. It ain't the jazzy circuit, though, here. But it's something like that.
Ooh, pokes out of the dark force and big lead.
Really good this time. Like, yeah, playing really on point. I think just taking advantage of Mop's more defensive play style.
Yeah, I definitely think. I think with Mop having to play against like Wormdog, or even like when we saw against Mighty Mart earlier, the defensive play style against like another defensive character can sometimes be rough.
Yeah, QB is fairly despite not looking like it this set, QB can be a very annoying defensive character. Oh, gets the ES Buckler trade. Didn't get the full knockdown from it though.
Little bit of a touch.
Yeah, Mop's got a bit of a mountain to climb, but we've seen we saw a comeback against Esteban earlier.
And there's.
Is starting to get a little bit more of these interactions where, there you go, swat her. It's what you got to do. You got to hit her out of the air by any means necessary, though. This takes it. Oh.
Dang, nice.
Good stuff by Wormdog.
Making the full chain there to finish it off. And, I mean, yeah, like you said, the fly swatter, you got to use as much as possible. You got to use that jump fierce from Felicia. I've seen Zach use, the balloon touch. Like, that mid one can sometimes cover that area that B really wants to be in with the IADs.
Yeah.
That can help a lot.
Yeah, QB is like absolutely one of those, like, you need to really study that match and have a lot of experience in it, or she can just take advantage of some very basic situations against you and eat you alive.
Absolutely. And it can feel terrible when she really gets started sometimes. You're like, ooh, I don't even know how I'm going to win the second game, and we're not even done with the first bat, you know?
Right.
But it looks like we got Wormdog versus Miller 2B sitting down. They're just starting right into it.
Yeah. Don't think this is a button check. Think this is for realsies.
Nice. And ends up going with the wolf pick.
Yeah. Miller probably is going to go wolf pick on any QB matchup. Just too difficult.
Fair enough. And honestly, this matchup with Wolf, I do like having that jump light kick back as like a really good cross-up in this matchup.
He's got a few, like, I know a lot of Wolf players don't like this matchup as much, but I feel like he's got some tools to deal with her a little better than a lot of the cast, so.
I think if you watch someone like Takahashi play, you'll see a lot of the jab really doing a lot of work in their matchups to keep the snipe QB from IAD in too close.
Let's see if Miller starts enacting those. Just kind of getting some straight beast cannons. Nobody really getting anything crazy started yet. Goes for the cross-up. Doesn't get it. Wormdog looking to have to play a lot more defensive this set, though, so far.
Yeah, definitely can't. Ooh.
Gets the neutral jump, yeah. Right back at you, though.
Very even match.
Yeah, very, very even.
Went under, but actually got the poke out from Wormdog. Wormdog just keeps pressure. ESCR. It's going to do a lot of damage to Wolf.
Yep. A lot of white life.
Yeah,
as you can see, Miller needs to find a way out.
Wolf with one
just blocking, not tech hitting. Smart. Oh, good punish on that beast cannon. That did it.
Nice.
That hurts.
Good job from Wormdog to kind of keep in an area where the white life won't build. Like, I can still kind of touch you sometimes, or I can at least make you block so it doesn't build as fast.
Right, yeah. For anybody not familiar, the white life, if you are getting put into block stun or hit stun, white life does not go away. So this game really favors the offensive player for just staying on the opponent. And even if they're not hitting them, they're still at least making contact and keeping white life going. And QB is the queen of that for sure.
Absolutely.
She gets a lot of mileage out of cranking white life on you.
And as we're seeing now, just keeping up all that pressure on Miller in the corner right now. Hard to get out. Honestly, every once in a while, if it's me, IDs.
There we go. That's what you need. That's what Wolf has to do in this matchup is get his 5-piece cannon. Yeah, gets the neutral jump and beats the cross.
Or gets the cross up. Yeah, it was.
Miller did not want that.
No, that was big.
Okay, interesting. I don't know if these Dark Force might have been tech hits there, but either way, not too costly. QB doesn't need meter.
Yeah.
She can use it, but she doesn't need it.
She gets herself a bubble or a Dark Force, and she can use that, or ESCR.
Yeah, those are like the three. That's really it.
But Miller throwing in the corner, still pretty even right now. Just one beast cannon from Miller though will, or just anything from beast cannon now, or anything from Miller now will take it out. So
there it is. Let's look for Wormdog to answer right back, and there it goes again, just like last time. I mean, like literally within the ready fight of
double
the bat.
vision.
Yeah. Just an instant replay of last match. 5 cannon gets blocked every which way.
Ooh, ESCR.
This is gonna hurt. Sets up the honey boo boo bubble.
Ooh, it's still out there.
It's still active.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, yeah. If QB takes a hit while it's active, it goes away.
Yeah. So. Miller throwing back into the corner, tying it up a little bit, getting the pressure off of him. Wormdog just trying to keep the momentum. Nice throw. I think he actually hit him on the way up and punished that.
This is so close. Yeah, now, and like, this is so hard. It's such a ladder for Miller to climb because QB can just run away and up back. And it's just, where's your spot, you know? It's
so hard, but it's totally doable. Luckily,
one beast cannon does this, but Wormdog.
Oh,
Wormdog.
I was about to say how good it is that Wolf can be underneath that stand medium punch. I was like, that's a good part for Wolf is that stand medium punch goes right over him, but if you press a button at all, you're getting snipes.
Wormdog getting really. Is this? Yeah.
Wow.
This is going to be losers finals to get into top 8. We got Groove Diva, fellow Philly fellow of Wormdogs there, cheering them on. So, and of course, Abby, Servo, are we going right into it, or are we button checking? Looks like a button check.
Button check, yep. But yeah, Abby, of course. Whoever wins this is going on to top 8.
Top 8, yeah. This is the qualify out. This will conclude Pool 1 today. I'm glad to be commentating this with you. Of course, we'll be back for Pool 2.
I think in 5 minutes.
Hey, all good. And, yeah, I hope everybody watching so far
5 minutes ago.
Oh, hey, we'll catch up. We'll catch up.
Yeah, this is VSAV,
It's VSAV. We're fine. Yeah, Wormdog really is on one today for sure. Like, I think this is as far as he might have been, like, through the bracket.
Good stuff to him.
So, yeah, Servo doesn't like this matchup either. He really doesn't.
Sadly, this is one of those where you do have to use the Electrocopter because of the short hitbox.
Yes, she's wide, so she doesn't get stabbed. She goes right under it, so you have to make the adjustment for the Electric Copter. And let's see if those happen here.
And Abby definitely plays enough against Wolf to really know how to do it too.
Oh,
so.
that could have been a stab because she was standing.
Yes.
So, again, the nuances of this game, it can be really hard to react to what your opponent's defensive option was sometimes.
Yeah, and a big thing with Servo that I like to see is just using the ribs more. I think she's using a lot of the light kick, but she's so small that it'll whiff a lot where it would look like an unblockable on most bigger characters.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, but gets it right there.
Gravity squeeze, there we go. Ties it up. Just about. Taking a little bit of damage.
A little bit of trades. One more, and it'll be Raptor's lead, but nice.
Just a raw copter there. Ooh. Oh, this offense by Servo. Oh, my God. I don't know if she wanted the ES chainsaw down-up move. That is often a mistake, but even if it was a mistake, she fully, made it look like it was a read, did the crossover and did the crossover drill. That was actually really nasty.
Yeah, that was insane. And just using
and Wormdog, that's the power of Zabel. Like, Wormdog had a lot of control that match. It was looking good, and then Zabel just steals it from you.
Yep, just one super and you're
How can you kill the undead, right?
This is why he's a zookeeper,
Yep, he is, yeah. Zabel just slaughters the animals all day.
But
early bat for Servo here,
yeah.
Wormdog's really got to tap into that that Ginseng and bee pollen that was in the system earlier.
I hope, honestly, keeping that momentum of having to go 3 matches in a row seems to help a lot.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I would think that would be much more to your favor. Oh, teleports in place.
No.
Hey, I didn't. Nobody got hit, but I got hit.
It messed me up.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Servo with a big lead right now. The SCR whiffs, but gets sweep. Maybe able to even this bat out just with a couple of medium punches thrown out by B. Ooh, teleports out.
Yeah, Servo slowing it down right now. Gets the cross up, the ribs. All right. Yeah, hey, Wormdog still has a chance. Still 2 out of 3 here, so Servo on the cusp.
Getting the CR there. Oh, but keeping the pressure.
Big medium punch.
Oh, doesn't get the chain, though.
Chain, it doesn't work out. There it is, though, yeah. The ribs take it.
And Servo is going on in loser's side here at Frosty for top 8. And on winner's side, we have Mar for pool 1.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, but shout-outs to everybody in that pool. There was a lot of close, good, well-fought matches, some comebacks.
Yeah.
Some people really showing up today. Great run by Wormdog there.
Yep. It's been, like you said, it's been solid all day. We had Americame with those great comebacks. We had Wormdog was just doing excellent, I think. That was great. But
yeah, Wormdog is out now, unfortunately. Snesh's.
Yeah, sadly. But that was some good play.
Yeah.
Especially getting that far, that's essentially top 12, at that point.
Yeah.
So good stuff for top 16.
Maybe later tonight I'll find Wormdog a conciliatory beer.
There you go. Give him some alert.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I want to reward the guy, not punish him.
I thought the reward was the jaundice.
Wormdog would technically be tying for 9th here, so
yes.
That's 9th out in 80. It's not too bad.
Especially with these Chicago tournaments, so many killers.
Yeah.
So many people that are so good at the game that have been practicing forever, and people have been getting so good with these community nights are
every bi-weekly Tuesday, and now we have the hey, if you're a beginner watching this, we have about a bi-monthly or so tournament with Phoebe as the host typically for the beginners. And if we notice that one of the beginners is, doing particularly well, we give them the seal of approval and we graduate them and we invite them to come play in the community nights. I mean, community night is open.
Yes.
We are region locked, unfortunately, but other than that, to North America. But aside from that, though, we get a pretty large, palette of players for a community night.
There are a lot of killers that show up every community night. You got Mini Ma out there. You got Miller shows up for a lot of them. I've seen La Rosa.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, La Rosa's there. I mean, Mini Ma was the tyrant of the brackets for a couple weeks. There was winning all of them. But yeah, recently La Rosa I think won. I'm hanging out. I'm doing commentary and playing,
and even with that,
I got to grand finals last time against La Rosa, and then just
was that last week?
It was like 2 weeks ago, maybe
2 weeks
I
ago.
think. Yeah.
But yeah, they're open, like you said. Anybody can enter. And on Fridays, of course, you can also go to Minimaw's channel to check out what you all are doing with the first of fives and everything.
Fives, yeah. Minimaw's just hanging out in Fight K, taking open challenges. Hop into the stream, say you want to get in line. A couple of us are also, like, I know myself and Velvet Thunder, and really just that stream in general kind of just brings the community out. And it's kind of like a soft community night of sorts, and we all just do first to fives. The games, this is one of those games that is so good to just play with somebody that's about even with you on skill and go like 50-something matches. Like, okay, are you gonna run ads or?
All right.
Okay,
so
sounds good.
We'll be back, y'all. We'll be back with Pool 2. Make sure that you guys stay tuned. We are going to be running ads, but we will be back soon. And see you all in a bit.
I turn you over to my god, our sponsor.